Show me.
I mean, we're already live now, but there you go. That's a palmer. I've warmed it up though.
All right. Okay.
I mean, you're
And he's
dead
just
close, right? This is strange as fuck, right? You're quite close to Middlesbrough. Like I was saying, an hour away, right? We've got Parmos up here, but you don't down there.
uh welcome to the chat. We're just talking food right now.
Yeah.
I'll
Right. So
help
I'll say
you
hello to
guys.
everyone, then get in and eat my food, and then I've actually got a question for you as well. So hello, Dark Knight. Hello, crossover boxing. Hello, James. Um,
He
that's it.
said it all now.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'll read the chat while you're feeding your
Well,
face.
I want to read crossovers though. Hi, Days. Sorry, but the Days isn't here. How are you feeling, my friend? I haven't been in your streams for a while because I've got a new girlfriend and I've been super busy with her. Sorry, Days. Oh, that's
No,
Edward Brown. As
it's
soon
Edward
as I
Brown
started
statement.
reading it, I was like, that's Edward Brown.
OMG, Dave is awake. When was I asleep?
Oh, right, so before Dave starts reading the chat, my question is so, AW
Is this
Fight
question
Forever.
go out to the chat as well?
Yeah,
I
this
want
is the
to answer it.
questions out to the chat. Everyone can get their opinion on this. AW have announced that they are going to put Fight Forever free on the Xbox Game Pass, which has, this is just a random guess, 25 million subscribers. Will that put eyes on the AEW product from non wrestling fans? Go.
Well, Dark Knight's already said he's got a Game Pass, so he's loving it. He's got love arts in his eyes. Right. If you're not a wrestling fan, you won't buy the game, so that you can nail that out.
But it's free.
Yeah, but if it's free, I'm playing.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm saying it's on the Game Pass. All you have to do is pay for the Game Pass.
And how much is that? See, I don't know. I have no
About
idea.
tenner a month. Tenner a month, and
All
you
right.
get loads of games. You get. I'll tell you what games are coming out, and I'll tell you what games have joined. So these are games. Some of them you'll like, some of them you won't. So games that are coming: Somerville, uh, Parliament, Hello Neighbour, High on Life. That looks good. Football Manager 23, both for console and for PC. That came out now.
I think James has made a lovely point. That's bullshit. That's being racist towards PlayStation users.
They might probably
I
put it on
fucking
the
love you,
past, but
James.
that's the only news that I've
Jesse
heard
Jack,
so
I'm a
far.
shout out to you, dude.
You know what I mean? It's the only news I've heard so far. I haven't heard like about the PlayStation Network.
Look, I don't think it's not gonna harm them in any way, shape, or form. That's for sure. It's not gonna harm the product. It'll probably open a few more eyes to it, but I think when you get to the product itself, it still needs that grabber. I don't think the
Mm-hmm.
game is going to show what you're getting. If you get what I mean, I think the game will probably be more exciting than the show. Coming from a WWE man.
James, I couldn't answer that question.
Question: have they
Why are they giving it away
why are they
free?
giving it out for free?
Right, so here's
Because
my
they know that
idea.
people in the UK will probably not go out and buy it.
Here's my idea. Maybe, like just maybe, this might not be true, but maybe Xbox themselves have actually paid for rights for it.
Yeah, probably.
Just maybe.
There'll be a deal. It's just to try and get it out there, isn't it? And there'll be some bloody bullcrap what goes with it being free. Of course, there always is. Be some. You have to go out and buy the game to get the extension pack.
Mm.
You know they'll drive something with it because you never get nothing for free in this world. Fuck me. Look at
Hey, you get
Fortnite.
free dick pics from me.
Yeah, but they come at a cost. I have to look at them.
You want to look at them? Don't give me that, Dave. To be
Comes at a
fair,
price, mate.
PlayStation have
Comes at a
more money,
price.
but they are less likely to go on dates. That's true. Right, forever. And turn out to be. You never know, James. Like we can all speculate how it's going to turn out. Me
All right,
personally,
okay. All right, let's look at it this way. The old market employee CM Punk, he's no longer there. That's gonna go down right well when that game with the game in it. Yeah, you can play CM Punk, but what do? Just do pipe bombs and kick off backstage. This is right. I love playing CM Punk career mode.
I don't know if I've actually said this, but I've been thinking about it. CM Punk, in his pipe of thingy, turned and said, "If you've got a problem with me, come see me backstage." CM Punk also had a problem. He didn't go and see anyone. So is he contradicting the fuck out of himself or what?
Yeah, because he's. Anyway, I want to play Ace Steel in the game.
You just want to bite
Just go
everyone,
around,
don't you?
just go around biting people.
Right, so crossover. You said I thought AEW was a show. WWE's a show, but they've got games. So what sort of comment is that?
Of course, they've got games. It's
just
people want to play
yeah.
their favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
But Nick, we all know
what I'm
we
gonna
all
do.
know you buying the game and you're just going to play Evil Uno. We just know it already. we know your career mode. Evil Uno. I'm going to take him to the title. I'm going to take him to. Wait, what is their main event? What is their WrestleMania? All out. In
Yeah,
out and all out. In out, shake it all about. That's their WrestleMania.
No, we're talking about Fight Forever, the game. Free on Xbox.
I know we're talking about it. We are. I know we're talking about.
No, Dark Knight in the chat said, "Oh my god,
Fuck
that AEW
the worst wrestler in the world."
Yeah.
No, he's not. He was good at wrestling. He's just shit at being a person. Just shit at being a person. It's a good wrestler. It's just shit.
Unlike Evil Uno, he's the opposite way around. He's shit at wrestling, but he's a great person.
I love how he protects himself on toy hunts, where he's still wearing his mask. Like anybody actually gives a fuck if he took it off.
I would. I wouldn't. I would fucking
cream my what he looks like. I wouldn't give a crap. Flipping 10, don't give a shit. He just takes his mask off all the time. What's it? Vice or something? Something Vice.
You said AEW is putting Fight Forever on Game Pass. I thought Fight Forever was an AEW pay-per-view, so that's why I said I thought it was a show.
Oh, that's Fight for the Fallen crossover.
Yeah.
It's Fight for the Fallen, which is a free night event. Which is
James, your shit, so fuck you.
Oh no, it's shit.
Fuck him.
What? No, whoa, get away. No, James is saying that the card game Uno is shit. That's what James is saying. Don't get upset flipping it, Nick. Don't get upset at that comment. He didn't say evil Uno. He just said Uno is shit. You can't get mad at that. Ain't that right, James? Back me up. That's what you said. I'll get something straight. A lot of people have got their facts absolutely wrong today, and they've seen tweets what are absolutely incorrect.
Fucking
Everybody keeps saying that Liverpool FC is for sale. We are not for sale. I repeat, only the FSG are looking at possible shares, selling shares to the highest bidders. It's got fucking nothing to do with selling the football club.
Technically, it is. Technically, it isn't.
It's not. No, it's not. But technically, it's not. It's selling shares, which Man United have done for many, many years.
Which are
many commodities do for many, many years. It's just the WWE sell shares. Look at what Vince McMahon and Stephanie did about a year ago, taking like their 1.0 million out of the shares. It's business, and that's all that it'll ever be.
What the sharing? What shares are they selling?
It's just shares in the club. Just
so they're technically selling the club then.
Well, no, you're not technically. No,
it
you're
is.
not. You're
selling shares in the club, but that means they're selling the club, but just not the full club.
Not selling the full club, though, is it?
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not the full club, but it is technically the selling shares of the club, which is selling the club.
Selling the club. They're not selling the club.
No, they're not. They're selling shares of the club, which is technically selling the club.
No, it's not technically about it. It's not the same thing.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
You're selling the club. You're selling the club. You leave it. You have nothing to do with it. That's selling the club.
Yeah, but you're selling shares.
Yeah, but you're selling shares, but you're still involved in the football club. So how are you selling it?
You're still technically selling the club.
You're only selling shares.
Of the club, which is still selling some of the club.
We're not selling all of the club. Like
no, you're not. Which I agree, you're not. But you're still technically selling the club because you're selling shares.
You're only selling shares of the club.
Yes, but it's still technically selling the club because you're selling shares, which is the club. So it's technically selling the club.
Not selling the club. What people are
It
saying, they're
is.
selling the
Yeah,
club.
they're selling the club.
Outright selling it. Up and leaving. They're not.
Yeah,
Is
oh
what
yeah,
I'm
not
saying.
that. But like what I'm saying
That
is,
is this
it's
what is what I've just said.
still
You're
technically
arguing.
selling the club.
They're selling shares of the club.
Yes, which is the club. They're selling shares to the club, which is we'll go round and round here.
Yeah, I know, because the point has already been made, and you're trying to make another point of not a point what's already been made.
No, my
Listen to
point
what
stands.
I
My
said.
point's correct.
People are saying that Liverpool are selling up. They're not selling up.
Yes, but my point is, they're still
There is no
technically.
point of your point now. Anyway, we've got Rick Hunter in the chat. Sports horror conspiracy.
They are selling a percentage of the club, which is still selling the club.
Well, if I sold my shares in our YouTube channel, would that mean we've sold this YouTube channel?
Yes.
No, because you'd still be in charge.
You sold your part of the channel, which is you selling the channel. Whether I'm selling it or not, you're still selling the channel.
It'd still be your channel.
It might be still my channel, but you sold your thingy there. You sold your channel, your part of the channel. So that means you sold it. You sell that. If you sell the share, bigger part gets a part of the club. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, you're still technically selling the club. You're not selling the full club. You're selling part of the club.
Well, that's what I'm said. You've just argued what I've already said.
No, because you said they're not selling the club. And my point is they are.
What did I say? Honestly, chap, let's rewind. I said they're not selling the club. That means the full club.
Yes, but you never said part, Dave. You never said part.
I didn't need to say part. It's the conversation said it itself. Liverpool are not selling the full club. They're selling part of it. You didn't need to say part of it. I said they're not selling the full club.
You never said the club. You didn't say the club. You didn't say part.
Liverpool are not selling up, is what I said, and they're not.
They're not.
The whole point of saying selling up is fully fucking leaving. They're
selling up is yes, but you said selling the club, and you can sell majority shares of something that makes you still selling
Who says they're selling majority of the shares?
I don't know. I'm just reading some of the chat, and I read Dark Knight's comment there. 51%, but majority shareholder. This convo is giving me a migraine. I'm right, and Dave's right.
There's no right and wrong here, to be honest. But what I'm trying, they're not selling fully up, so I wouldn't worry about it. There'd be no majority sharehold. They're not going to do that. I can guarantee it. FSG are not going anywhere. They're just looking to get some fucking capital. The baseball team's under a bit of fucking scrutiny right now. They were looking at this thinking, thank fuck, because we get some money now, and FSG will actually spend money on us for a change. That's what the baseball side of it was looking at, but that's not the case.
The thing is,
I can see why people got excited, because obviously people going, you're going to become an oil club. Oh, you're going to be taken over by sheiks. Oh my God, you're going to become the thing that you hate.
No, people don't understand that. Fans like you, fans like me. Sorry, Evil Uno, but the people need to see my full face here.
Oh, come on, Evil Uno. This is you've had your time in the sunshine.
Yeah.
You need to leave.
So
you're unwanted.
So people think that fans like me, fans like you, wouldn't go mad at. I've totally lost my plot here. I'll start again. So people don't understand that football fans like me and you and the chat hate Man City because we're owned by tycoons. No, we don't hate the fact they're owned tycoons like Newcastle. They have sort of history, not winning trophies history, but they've got history. They've been around for fucking years. City have hardly no history. And all of a sudden they started putting money into the club, and now they're winning trophies, and all the fake fans are coming in like, we're City fans, blah, blah, you fucking blah. Where Newcastle fans aren't doing that. Maybe they'll do that if they start winning trophies. Maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, I want to sing a little song.
Go on now.
Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Hello, dude. Yeah, I've got to do it. I had to do it. Man United versus Barcelona, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern, PSG. What do you think? I've not had your opinion on this.
Man United
What's
getting
your
kicked
thoughts?
out easy. Barcelona just look a bit good, but then again, United don't look that well up front. Like they got beat 3-1 because they had no striker. They've got Ronaldo, but Ronaldo clearly doesn't want to play. Liverpool, Real. You're versing the best team in the Europe currently. So it's going to be a hard game for you. And Bayern PSG, Bayern with their team should win that.
Fair assessment. I was saying this in the chat earlier, in my earlier stream, that like, look, you play the best team, or you don't. You go big or go home. It's always been my motto. And do you know what I mean? If Liverpool lose, they lose. They lose to the best team in the Champions League, which is fair enough. But I feel like there's an
Best
incentive
team
there
in
for
Europe.
Liverpool.
Get it right. It's best team in Europe.
Champions League, best team in Champions League.
In Europe.
They have won it the most times out of everybody, so you can't even argue that fact whatsoever.
I can't, no, but I can also argue they're the best team in Europe because they beat
Well, that's the
whoever
exact
one
same.
of the thingies.
That is the exact same thing.
No.
This is Champions League Europe. It is the exact same thing.
Champions League is a
If
trophy.
you win the
Europe
Champions League,
is a
you are the best
fucking
team in
group of
Europe.
nations.
No, but if you win the Champions League, you are the best team in Europe.
Not really, because
proxy.
you've got the Europa League.
Yeah, but they beat the Europa League champions, though, didn't they?
Yes, they did, yeah.
Yes,
So
that
they're
means
not the
they
best
are
team
the
in
champions of
Champions.
Europe.
Well, they are the best team in Champions League, but they're also the best team in fucking Europe.
Well, they won anyway because it is champions of Europe.
Champions of the Champions League.
Welcome to me and Nick just arguing with each other. Welcome to it's going to be a fun stream. Who's right, me or Nick? Paul.
Paul, who's right?
Oh my god, you make me laugh. I realised the bad recession will be in 2023. FSG want to get the most they can and split. I don't know if they want to leave though. I don't really get that feeling that they want to just up and leave. Of course, it's me. Everybody vote for annoying. You know what to do. Dave, if Liverpool buy midfield in January, they won't win that tie. If we don't, well, I've heard massive rumours today about Bellingham that Liverpool are on the verge.
Right, Dark Knight. Tell me how the fuck City are the best team in Europe. They're the best team in England, bro, but not in Europe. What cups have they won to prove they are the best team in Europe?
No,
they haven't won any.
I'm gonna play a bit of devil's advocate there. According to the bookmakers, Man City are the favourites for the Champions League.
Right, so that's the favourites to win the Champions League.
Yeah, I think
win it last
Dark
season.
Knight's coming from. I think that's where Dark Knight's coming from.
So that still doesn't matter. Real Madrid are currently the best team in Europe. Champions League. Liverpool won't pay 100
Liverpool have paid about 100 million out for Nunes. Do you think an extra 30 million is going to put them off signing Bellingham?
To be fair, right, you can pay 100. You can pay 100
mil
right, and then pay out the add-ons.
I'm going to be quite critical, right? It might be 130 million, but Liverpool are savvy. That will be put in instalments. That is not going to be a one and done deal. That will be like we'll give you 100. The 30 will be on how he performs over a certain time period. They're not going to give him that full amount straight up. I can tell you that no club is paying that full amount straight up. It'll be in installments. They'll work a way around it so that it's not going to affect the club whatsoever. That can be a deal, but they'll work. They've done it before. Look at when Coutinho left Liverpool. Barcelona did it in installments. And I still don't actually think they paid fully on that. I still think they owed Liverpool Football Club. I think Man City play. Oh well, Robbie Fowler's a classic case of that with Leeds. They were paying his wages when they were at Man City. Maybe 10 times they would win the majority of the games.
That still doesn't make them the best team in fucking Europe, though.
Still on this yeah, we're still on this conversation because right, James, has anything been announced on Raw yet, dude? Change the subject.
I'm in a proper argumentative mood today. Can you tell?
Yeah, so am I. I'm tired. You get tired, Dave. When you get argumentative, Dave, when I'm tired.
To be
I've had
fair,
a
though,
really good day. I've had a fucking shit hot day. My channel's thriving. Got a video out on this channel. Got 2 videos out on my channel. I've had a fucking shit hot day. I don't even know how I'm going to get a video out tomorrow. I'm pretty much got
you're off now, aren't you?
video out now. You what? Yeah, I'm
You're your
off,
best
but
now.
I've got a busy day tomorrow.
No, the best international team in Europe. Oh, actually, is Italy. Sorry, you're right. My bad.
Oh, Italy. Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Best team in the world's France, if I'm right.
Yeah, they're still current World Cup. You two go to bed. You're fucking grounded. We're at home. We are grounded. I haven't been out all day.
Have you seen the Brazil squad, by the way?
Yes, I have. Adil's made a good point there.
Yeah, that's what
For
made me
me,
bring up.
for Bobby Firmino not going to the World Cup.
No Bobby,
They are
no Julian,
taking
Fred.
Martinelli from Arsenal. They're taking Anthony from Man United. I have no problems with that. I can't see him how Bobby don't get a place.
Same.
I really
Bobby and
don't.
Thingy.
I don't know how he doesn't get a place. I don't understand it. I mean, obviously they're going to take Felicius Junior. They've got to take Neymar. I don't even think Neymar's the best Brazilian at the moment.
No.
I think he's way down the pecking order.
What do you think about them taking Fred?
Red.
Yeah.
As long as they take Rod and Jane with them, I ain't got a problem. Rod, Jane, and Freddie. Rainbow.
Did you ever listen to the new Queen song?
Martinelli's in the Brazil squad that night.
Should I get the?
They got called up. They got called up.
Now?
Yeah, they've been called up. I've seen the team news. I've seen the team news, and it will be best team in Europe right now is Bayern.
Right. So goalkeepers are Alisson, Edison, Weaverton from Palmeiras. Defenders: Dani Alvarez, Danilo, Alexandro, Alex Telles, Bremer, Eder Mitau, Madrid, Mancunios, I think that's how he says his name, Thiago Silva. Midfielders: Bruno Guimaraes.
Can I just cut in? Mancunios, is that what they're calling Casemiro these days?
No, that was defenders. I haven't got to Casemiro yet. I was about to say his name. The PSG
sounds
defender.
Like a Man United player, doesn't it? Mancunios.
Yeah. It does like a player in Man U. Bruno Casemiro, Everton Ribeiro, Fabinho, Fred, Lucas Paqueta. And attackers: Anthony, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinez, Martinelli, sorry, Neymar, Pedro, Rafinha, Richarlison, don't know why he's going, Rodrigo, and Victor Jr.
So we've got it straight. So Richarlison is going over Firmino.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Don't understand why
Richarlison has done fuck all for Spurs. For me, Bobby has had one of his probably better seasons. He was actually Liverpool's top goal scorer not so long back. I mean, I think Salah's just overtook him, but he was doing well at the start of the season, so I don't understand it. So they've done the dirty. They've done the fucking dirty, haven't they?
Sorry, but crossover boxing, Daniel Alvarez is Jake Paul's fighting age.
Danny Alves is going. How is the fucking getting him? Richarlison, the greatest player in the world ever, better than Mbappe. And he's laughing. He's obviously laughing. It's like saying the best ever fight at Crown Jewels was almost Braun. Have you heard about Braun?
He's been a dick, hasn't he?
And he's been a dick on Twitter.
And then he said
It
it
was
was a joke or something. Yeah, I watched
yeah,
it. What
yeah. He
culture?
turned around and said he was only joking, which is what anybody does when they're caught being a dickhead.
I don't.
But I was only joking. Yeah, a lot of people got angry with him. Jericho called him out. There's been a few. AEW stars have called him out. WWE stars have called him out. It's ridiculous, man. Shouldn't do it.
Watch Culture Wrestling. It'll tell you all about a crossover. Firmino should have gone best player of Brazil. Can't get goal struggle. Bring Bobby on and play him as a calm. I think that is chase the ball, speedy player. Can someone name England's 500-man squad? There's about 600 right backs.
I can name it. It's Kane. It's got to be Kane. It is Kane. Kane as captain. Kane in goal. Kane in defence. It's just all about Kane.
Harry Maguire.
Oh, Harry Maguire's on the bench. Oh, yeah, England team's not doing fuck all in this World Cup, mate. I can tell you that now. It's not coming home.
You don't know.
In fact, we can only hope that they're not coming home. They don't cope in the heat, man. They'll not cope in the heat. It's the heat what's going to kill them.
To be fair, we have had a big heat wave that was preparing us for the World Cup, Dave.
Yeah, but nobody were playing football.
That's true.
The season hadn't started. We did fuck all, did it? It's like, yeah, getting them ready. And we're not even playing.
If we can handle the heat, I think we can do well because we've got informed players. Trippier on form. Pope, if he's in goal, on form.
He's not going to be in goal, though.
He needs to be.
He's not fucking picking Pope. I'm sorry. He's going to go with fucking T-Rex arms.
Oh, Pickford.
Pickford will be number one goalkeeper going into World Cup. I can guarantee it.
Who would you actually take to the World Cup? That's a good question. Who would you actually only take?
Well, you've got a stream of this tomorrow, aren't you? Are you still doing that stream?
I might be. Depending on what time I wake up, because I want to do FM tomorrow as well. Because it's literally downloaded now, and I just want to sit and play it in the background, but I can't.
Oh God, you little simp.
Fuck it, I'm a simp for FM.
He thinks he's Gareth Southgate. Oh, right. You should do it as the England manager, though, shouldn't you? You should be able to do that as part of that stream.
You can.
It'd be cool.
What, pick your England? I think you can. I'm not sure.
You might need to look at that because that's something that you could do. That would be an interesting way. I mean, you've got the equipment to put it on screen.
Pick my
so you could.
You're all the best, Rick William III. Hi, Rick William. How's it going?
Oh, is that our mate? Who's that one?
It's Rick William. I don't know who he is.
Rick William III. Is that William Hensey? A different thing? I don't know.
Might not be. William
if you know, subscribe.
They commented on your video.
Did they?
On last week's Raw.
I can't remember that last week's Raw. I wasn't on last week's Raw. I were at work.
No, I was.
You were doing it.
Yeah.
It was all you.
Me. Just me.
It's all you. So he's a new guy. Hello, new guy. I don't know you. First time I'm seeing your face or your name. So Rick Williams III. Hello, shout out to you. Sound very regal.
I won't need you with Dark Knight. I'll have Melissa. She helps. She always helps me with my formations.
The show's starting, guys.
Is it?
It's kind of passed us by because we've been talking football for the last half hour. It's like the show's actually starting. Welcome to Raw.
I haven't got it on yet, so I'm very far behind.
It's just on there now, forever together and all of that stuff.
I'll have no sound again. You'll have to tell me what matches were on.
Yeah, I'll tell you. We'll just get a mass recap from Saudi. That's what we'll get first. I'm new, but also not new. I was just under a different name. Yeah, you're new, but not new. Wrestling Reese.
At what time are you at work, Dark Knight? That's a question.
You're in the work in the morning. He's crying emojis. So we've got fireworks. Actually, Fun fact: an insider is actually at this event tonight. It's Joe Mamilla Chicka Chicka.
Chicka.
Yeah, so Joe is there tonight. He's with his daughter, I believe. Seen photographs on Twitter. So he's in attendance. I think he's just behind the announce desk.
Dark Knight's got his team in. Pope, Stone, Dyer, James, Trippier, Rice, Bellingham, Mount, Sterling, Saka, Kane. That Southgate team. It should be his team, apart from James, because he's injured.
You put Stones is fine. Reece James is out.
Yeah. Trippier, Rice, I agree with that. Put
It's a
Tomori in.
shame Chairwell would have gone, but I think he's out as well. We are the ones, so it is the Usos. I think they're all coming out. Well, they've got Sokoa and Jimmy and Jay are coming out. Tag team champions. You frozen again?
I think I have, yeah.
Yeah, it actually just looks like you're just watching TV. Like,
I mean, that's what I am doing.
it looks like you've sucking your thumb.
Picking my teeth. The Parmo's got stuff.
I know I'm great, but I don't have to tell me. James. So it's SmackDown. They're just advertising that SmackDown match. Connor actually made a fantastic point. I don't know if it was Connor what made the initial point, but if you look at the poster for Survivor Series, you can see Roman's 2 titles, but you can't see the Usos.
Oh, New Day gonna beat him. I said this. New Day gonna beat him. It's the New Day.
Yeah, so he's put 1 and 2 together, saying like, does do the New Day win on Friday? Because you can clearly see on that poster there's no titles on the Usos. So is that a spoiler? Dave, show the picture. I will do, dude. I've got the chat on right now. Right, I'll do that now while we're getting your back. Got the Usos in the ring. We're going to get a promo with the Usies.
The Usies.
I've got to show this picture because I don't want to upset Jesse.
Upset people. Fuck them.
It's all right. It's just to show Dark Knight this picture. What is this belt, which should have been mine, Jesse? I don't know how well this is going to be able to show up on the screen, but we'll try. There we go. There we go. It actually looks good, actually. There you go.
Crowd are chanting, Sammy.
So,
That's not a bad belt.
It's got the UK. It's got all European belts on it, I believe. So there you go. There we go. I've done it, Jesse.
Crossover boxing.
That cost you £100.
Right, so crossover boxing's team is Ramsdale, Trippier, Stones, Tamari, Chilwell, he's injured, so Shaw, Rice, Bellingham, Mount, Foden, Saka, Kane.
Be interesting.
And we smashed the prawn Braziligo, should be better now.
I'm in the chat's eel. I am the chat's heel. I get the belt. Everything has frozen for me, but I can hear you guys. Oh, have I frozen?
Yeah, I minimised the thingy when I shouldn't have.
All right.
The New Day's going to win, I'm telling you now. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, I think they do. They're going to stop
it's the New
them
Day, for fuck's sake. It's a New Day. When aren't they getting pushed to pricks?
Yeah, they come now. New Day are on Raw. So New Day have interrupted. Jay broke his wrist. Yeah, actually, there is an injury to Jay.
Was Jay injured?
Yeah, Jay's legit injured. If you look at his arm, he's bandaged up.
Also, they'll have to lose then.
Can
Frenchman will go
France
without
win the World
Logan.
Cup?
Logan? Who the fuck's Logan?
Can France win the World Cup without Kit Carney and Logan? Carney and Logan. Pogba, not Logan. And he's got Logan Paul on the brain, I think.
Logan Pogba.
Posters mean nothing, says James.
True. I don't. But
No,
it's
you
a new
don't
day.
know.
I haven't hardly ever
It's a
seen it.
new day. Big E might come back and help him, you know.
Oh, Biggie. How was he looking with his
I
injury?
think it's a bit too soon for him, though. I think it's a bit too soon.
I
Somebody
reckon he
actually
can
said
show
that
up.
Randy Orton was going to take up the challenge of Seth Rollins. I just thought,
Still
no,
injured, isn't he?
no. Don't think you'll see Randy Orton until at least Royal Rumble. I think you're going to have a Royal Rumble where there's going to be about 50 returns. It's like, what's going off here? We're not booking anybody for Royal Rumble because they're all coming back from injury. So we're starting Raw with a promo.
Of course we are.
The coward doesn't talk much, does he? He's very quiet.
He's the enforcer.
He's the quiet oos. The quiet oos. Losing the belt on Raw is a bit
Vanilla.
vanilla. Up, up, down, down gets a mention. So the Usos are now saying that they're proud of the New Day. They're proud of them.
Someone's got a sign in the crowd. 2 weeks till I'm a dad.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's all about the record. They're making a big, massive deal out of the record. So it's either, I don't think it gets smashed.
Right. So who's
all
right?
about
Nick
the
Nick has 38%. Dave is 25%.
Oh no.
No one. It's annoying. Has 38%.
So the annoying one gets the 38%.
Yeah.
Is that the winner?
No one's the winner yet. I'm leaving it there.
You know what to do, guys. Yeah. I'm right by proxy, so I don't care what the vote says. When you're vain like me, you don't care. Oh, I need to give. You know what? Question for the chat: does Sokoa, even though he hasn't said anything, get a point?
Yes. I'm going to say yes.
Well, you would because he's your wrestler, but I'm
Yeah.
asking the chat. What does the chat think? Considering the fact that Enley got a point for Chloe, and she didn't talk the other week. Kofi gets a point because he's on, he's talking. Nobody's got Xavier Woods. So James has got a point so far. Ooh. Oh, he's playing with his phone now. Phone. I think they're also building to war games as well.
Yeah.
I think that's ultimately what they're doing. I don't think it's just all about this tag team match.
It will be.
If it's not Sheamus, what comes? It's Big E.
Don't
Then
think Big
Ball
E's
and
ready
Brooks
yet.
join. Dave, I am loving the football predictions. I know because you're top. Because he's leading the charge. It's a good game. I love it. I do love it. I've actually won one, so I do love it now.
I haven't
As long as you win.
participated.
You don't even play. You always forget.
I always do one and want to make sure I'm bottom. I
You
want to
ain't
be
even
bottom.
played yet. You ain't
I
even
know,
got one.
so I'm not bottom at the minute.
Michelle's the bottom one. Need you to just put some predictions in so that she's not bottom.
I want the trophy for being bottom all the way through a season.
Well, you haven't got that yet. But I don't think you were bottom first 2 months.
I'm pressured to listen to this shit. What shit? Me and Dave on the new door bollocks.
This is not a great promo. It's not really going anywhere. I don't really feel that this is making me want to watch their match even more because it's not.
I want to be invincible and win everyone every week. The new day bollocks. I was going to say, me and Dave are talking great shit here. For once.
But they're just legends of the mic. You're playing with your phone. I'm trying to decipher whatever the deal says. No, I'm only joking. A deal. Still waiting for somebody to say if Sikoa's going to get a point or not.
Yes,
Nobody's
Sokoa
answering
is
me.
get the point.
Nobody's answering me.
We're there.
Dave, I was meant to see a belt from Jesse. Did need to go back and look at the video. Yes, you do, because I'm not showing it again. I'm going to be a heel and not show it again. No, that's you in the chat, though. I'm not having
You said
that.
in the chat. You didn't
Yeah,
say
but
who it
that's
should
you.
be.
Well, no, that's even me.
Exactly, you said it. Doesn't count.
No, not allowing it. Irish Rebel, hello. I didn't
No,
know.
Irish.
Renegade. Top of the morning to you, sir. To be sure. Oh, we've got some more music. It's Riddle. We're getting a six. We're getting a 6-man tag.
Nick should be tied to the chair with overweight syndrome. WWE
So Riddle's come out. He's looking like Evil Knievel. He's got his bongos.
Are you really telling me, right, that this promo is fucking entertaining?
This promo is just to get to a 6-man fucking tag tonight. That's what this promo is. That's all it's. That's what it's been. It's a build for Friday and to set up a 6-man tag. That is all that it's there for. 6-man tag incoming.
It's been 13 minutes.
Yeah, this is trash. It's boring. Dude, bro. New day, bro. Ooh, so. That's all I've heard. Sikoa's not saying anything.
It's a point, though.
Nah,
he's been on the screen for 13 fucking minutes, right? He hasn't said anything, no, but he's been on the screen for 13 minutes, 14 now. It's a point.
Stop doing that, though. It's just he'll get a point for the match.
He's breathing.
I'll give him a point for the match. I mean, what more do you want? If they win, you get another 2 points. That's 3 points. I think that's fair. If he talks now in Riddle's face, then he gets a point.
Favoritism.
Nobody's got Riddle. It's not
favoritism, this Dave.
It's just not.
Favoritism.
Jim is banging his bongos. He's getting a bit carried away. Solo, the silent assassin. That still doesn't mean he gets a point, though. Nobody's actually saying that he gets a point other than you.
Just real talk said he should get a point.
He hasn't talked yet. He ain't even grunted into Mike yet. Jay's not having the bongos. He's flicked his bongos. Nobody slaps my balls. They're not your balls, they're bongos. Yeah, Riddle's just announced a 6-man tag. Whoopie-doo!
Wow. 15-minute promo to start this show. It's not looking good. Last week was quite entertaining.
The segment's getting a lot of positivity on Twitter.
How? How can this get positivity?
It's got to an ad break. We've been saved. We're getting a 6-man tag. So I'm going to put Sikoa down for a point for the match.
Boo, favoritism.
Not favoritism. He didn't talk. It's supposed to be an in-ring promo. How is it an in-ring promo if he doesn't say shit? Nah, got to talk, man.
You give someone else.
Riddle's not getting positivity.
The whole segment shouldn't get positivity.
Dave, I'm going to do another toy video tomorrow. My great friend. I want to share that with you. I wish I knew how to get videos out of my DMs because he has sent some toy on things. I would love to use them, but
Just
I
watch
can't get off of
Abaddon
Twitter.
on Elevation. You look for her. Oh, okay. Saying great segment. No, it wasn't. Look.
David Paul, hello, shout to you. I don't know. I didn't feel that segment. That just felt like we had a record. You want to break our record. We're going to stop you breaking our record. See you on Friday. Tag team match. Riddle comes out. Play with your bongos. Play with your bongos. You slap your bongos. Let's have a 6-man tag.
Right.
That's it.
So I'm not going to
That's
be.
that promo.
I'm not going to be.
It took how long did that take me? Less than 5 seconds.
17 minutes for that. Right. It went too long.
17 minutes of that dribble.
I'm not going to shit it completely. The back and forth was pretty good, but it was just a fucking boring segment for me. I don't want to sit there and be like, it was awful, because it wasn't. It was a boring segment. 17 minutes. 17 minutes.
I don't think. What did you get out of that? That's the question. It's not the back and forth. We know we can do back and forth. We've seen it over the years. We know how well New Day and Usos are. We get it. We've seen it. What did we get now out of that segment?
Riddle likes banging on his bongos.
How more hyped are you for the match on Friday?
Not very.
We know what we're getting. We know exactly what we're getting. We've seen it 1,000 times before. We're going to get a good match. We know that. We're getting a 6-man tag now. I'm supposed. Where's the? I don't know. 6-man tags, guys, are shite, and we all know it. AEW do them all the time. WWE are doing them all the time. It's boring. It's trash. It needs to be stopped. Give me good old-fashioned tag team matches any day of the week. 6-man tags are shite. Don't like them. Never have liked them.
Take the pin. You two love a good one about WWE. I think you two should go to Dace's streams. Me and James should take over for the night.
I would love that.
If you
That'd be cool. I'd be tuning into your stream.
And complain it's cold. To be fair though, I wouldn't, because it's free shit. The difference is I'd warm the fucker up and eat it. But we're going to get a match at like 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Usually, right? It's like a 10-minute promo. Fair enough. And then a match after the adverts. 17 minutes. 17 minutes. 20 minutes.
You need to start doing some work now.
Why?
Because it's Bloodline versus New Day.
Oh, is that now?
And Riddle. Yeah, it's now. You've just got Bloodline on the screen, so you need to do some work. You need to do your work, boy. Yeah, oh, come on. We're just wrestling fans. Right. If we were all super positive, this would be a shit fucking stream. Right? If we were all super positive, oh my God, that was like the best thing ever, guys. Did you not like that? Oh my God. Oh, this match is going to be an absolute banger. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this New Day versus Uso match, what I've seen before. Oh my God, it's just going to be so amazing. Do you want me to do that all stream? Really? That's fake ass shit, guys. And we don't do fake ass shit on this channel. I don't do fake ass shit on my channel. And no, Dick.
No, Dick doesn't.
Dick doesn't on his Nick channel. We're not false. We'll never be false. You get the same kind of argument out of me
Why
for
do you
any
never
wrestling show that I watch.
I actually do. I do personally. The one Jericho promo that went on way too fucking long, and the Adana J speaking like, why the fuck did they do that? Like, you guys need to understand, right? That
I've got Jimmy outside of an apron there. He's holding his hand. Is it Jimmy what broke his hand?
Yeah, I think that's Jimmy, that one. Yeah, Jimmy's the one with the short rep. So,
I know Jay's the one in the ring now with the
You
red.
guys need to understand, with me being an AEW mark, I hold AEW higher, and I stick up for them a lot and slag and thingy, but I will hold them in a higher category than WWE, and that's me personally. It might not come across that way, but you've never seen me do a thingy. AEW
Yeah, but
watch
what
along.
we're getting at, I think what the chat's trying to get at is that if you're in your AEW chat, when you do your AEW stream, you're going to be, oh my God, that's like the best thing ever. Oh my God. Even though you've seen it 1,000 times in WWE, you'll still think that's the best thing ever. Because all AEW marks do. And then
No,
as soon
what?
as they see it on WWE, they start slagging it off, going, oh, well, no, 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 no. And it happens all the time. WWE do something. AEW does it the day after, and it's the best fucking thing ever. And that astounds me. That's what creates the the feud or the arguments is that AEW, if WWE do something, it's trash. AEW does the exact same thing 2 days later. It's the best thing fucking since sliced bread, and I
It's
don't
no,
get it.
it's no
No, they do. They
coincidence.
do. They do it.
You can spell naive with letters from Dave and Nick. It's no coincidence you can spell dick with Dark Knight.
Oh, Sikoa's done something. He's knocked out Riddle. We're going to go to an ad break in a second.
Goldberg. Now we've already got thingy.
No, it's an ad break. Goldberg needs to go to AEW. Yeah, they've got Evil Uno for that.
Nah, Goldberg couldn't lace Evil Uno's boots. What are you talking about?
But Evil Uno can't even lace his own boots. He don't get on fucking TV.
He can't. He just doesn't.
Just goes on dark. It's on YouTube. Is Evil Uno pushing daisies?
So he's dead.
Yeah. Well, his character's dead. Dark Order.
That's thanks to CM Punk. That 100%. That's
Dark
thanks to CM
Order's
Punk.
dead.
It is. I can't even deny it.
It is. It's died. It's gone.
Thanks to
So
CM
make
Punk,
sure that you join us for our tag team stream tomorrow because it's going to be hella fun.
for Dave. Technically, they're only dead in AEW, not anywhere else.
Oh, look, I don't do this war kind of thing. I couldn't care less.
Everyone knows just
Dark
lost to Kip
Order.
Sabian and
Alex
Of course he
Reynolds
did.
just lost.
Don't. Right, if you're going to come in and fucking talk about Jim Cornette, please go. The guy's a fucking racist prick. Don't come in and do anything he says. Dark Order is a Jim Cornette thing. Fuck that guy. I hate him. I fucking hate that prick. And it's not because of his hatred for AEW. It's not that. It's just because the guy is old fashioned and he's a racist prick. So that's my take on Jim Cornette. Fuck him.
Yeah, could say that about anybody really. To be honest, it's just in wrestling in general. There's a lot of people like that. Jim Cornette is an over opinionated person, but has based his career on being over opinionated. That's all. He knows what gets views. He knows what causes controversy. And what did Eric Bischoff used to say? Controversy equals cash. So he's making shitloads of money, and I can't fucking fault him for that.
I agree.
It might be trash what he says, but people listen. People like that trash. People listen to that trash. Whether it's racist, whether it's this, that, other people are still listening. And he's still making some coin off it. So fair play. Absolutely fair play. Look at Roy Chubby Brown. His entire act is racist, sexist. And look, he's still going strong on Blackpool. He's still got shows to the fucking bucket loads. So is Jim Cornette any different than Roy Chubby Brown?
Yeah, Roy Chubby Brown's liked by me.
No. But well, why? He's a racist. He's a sexist. How can you make them comparisons when you've clearly liked somebody like him? Can't do it. You can't. It's not valid.
I can do it, and it is valid.
It's not valid though.
But it is.
You can't like one racist prick and then hate another one who's doing the exact same thing but cleaner.
I can.
Nah, I don't buy
The
into
big
that.
difference is the big differences between them. One's a
Oh,
comedian
because
and
Roy
one.
Chubby Brown isn't slagging off AEW.
No, because Roy Chubby Brown's a fucking comedian and not like that in real life.
But do you think Jim Cornette's like that in real life?
Yes.
He plays a heel.
It,
He's a heel
that
manager. It's a
it's his
job.
fucking opinion.
Yeah,
With
but
Roy Chubby Brown,
is it
they're his
right?
jokes.
You seriously think that Jim Cornette is
Yes.
not to playing a character?
No.
He's played a character his entire life. He's expected to
Don't
be
like any
that
racist stuff
harsh.
too.
He's expected to be that cruel.
He's
You
not.
never saw
No, he's
Gubbin
not. No,
Bobby
he's not
Heenan
expected.
being nice. Whenever he was on camera, he was a dick.
Right. We are not in that day and age of kayfabe anymore. Right. I've met Roy Chubby Brown.
Yeah, and you try and swear to him in outside of wrestling, outside of his comedian act, he'll twat you,
No,
especially
he
in front of
won't.
his
No.
mother.
Oh,
Because he's not,
I know
he's
his
not like that
ex-wife.
in real life at all. Actually, he's
He's not
the
like that.
complete opposite of his character. I know
He
he is.
is. That was a character on stage. No, I remember Roy Chubby Brown. He
Yeah,
made me a
but
cup of tea
it's
once.
like, what do you think? Jim Cornette is not a character then?
No, that's actually him and his
Seriously, you
opinions.
think that Jim Cornette's his actual proper name?
No,
Because I
because
bet
it's not
it's
his
not.
proper name. That's not a
Because it's his
character. Not
kayfabe
anymore.
name.
It's not. That's what he actually thinks. They're his actual opinions.
Yeah, they're
It's true what people
exaggerated
are
because he
saying.
knows that controversy equals cash.
You only put up with my heelishness because I bring eyes and numbers to the channel. No, we fucking do it ourselves, mate.
It's like Paul Heyman, right? He's a heel manager. He's still playing heel manager. Vince McMahon, classic case scenario, played
Yeah, but Paul
Mr.
Heyman's not like that off
McMahon.
camera. You've seen interviews of Paul
Yeah,
Heyman not being that person he is on camera, where Jim Cornette is the same fucking
but Jim
guy.
Cornette, the podcast that he does are exactly what they are. He knows that controversy equals cash, right?
Nah,
So
that's him. That is
he's
him.
got to be that way.
That's 100% in. I'm sorry, but that is him. 100%. There is nothing out there of him changing this character. With Paul Heyman, you
Yeah,
see him on screen, and then you see him differently than he is like on doing interviews and
I've
stuff.
never met Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette is that guy
I've never met him. I've never seen him out of character
because it's not a
because he
character.
doesn't do it. He
It's
stays
him.
in character every
It's
time he's
him.
on TV.
It's not a character. It's him. That is him. Sorry, but that's 100% him. Like this time, you won't change my mind. That is fucking him. Hi, Modi Spoon. My hatred
Welcome
for
to
him
this
is
madhouse.
worse than
It's
fucking
just me
Sammy
and Nick
Guevara's.
arguing.
It's not
What
arguing, it's
the-
debating. Because if we're arguing, we'll be shouting at each other, but we're not. I'm raising my voice a little bit compared to what I'm talking.
Me personally, I ain't got a problem with Jim Cornette.
I
If
can't
I've
stand
got a
him.
problem with him, I don't watch him. I don't mention him. Do I think his opinion counts? Half of the time he talks a
No,
lot of shite.
he
But
does.
so does Dave Meltzer. So does Sean Rossap half of the time. So does Brian Alvarez. I think he's a complete not a knobhead. I think these what are up AEW's ass can go kiss my ass. Because these kind of reporters are shit. They are on
That's why we like John.
payroll. John Meltzer's my man because he don't give a fuck about any of them.
Yeah, John Meltzer's different.
And that's what I'm trying to say is like Jim Cornette's not on any payroll. He just says what he thinks. Okay, fair enough. But
What's
then
Convo?
you've got Meltzer, what a 5-star anything in the Tokyo Dome. You've got Meltzer driver for one, so that means bucks are up his ass. Alvarez tried to pick up a show last week, wasn't even fucking that big. Oh, something big's happening on AEW. Like what? Yeah, that's just fucking shite advertising, poor reporting. Oh, look, let's have a look at the ratings. They only start putting ratings out if AEW beats fucking 1 million. They're not bothered otherwise. Makes a lot of racist comments. I read and made a joke. He was accused of being racist. He did get kicked out of AEW for being racist, to be fair. He did make I think it was something about rice and beans. I think.
Dark Knight's comment, right? Tony Khan maybe selling AEW and Fulham and buying Liverpool.
Can you imagine that? I'd hate it
Why would you hate it? That's the question.
because I can't stand Tony Khan
Why?
because he's a dick.
How was he a dick?
Well, why is
He
he a
plays
dick?
a character on TV.
He don't play a character
He
on
plays
TV
no
because
no
he
no
ain't
no
got a
no. He
fucking
plays a
character
character
on
on
TV.
TV, Dave.
No,
He
no,
plays
no,
a
no, no,
character.
no,
He
no,
plays
no,
a
no, no,
character on
no.
TV. Sorry, mate. No, that's not the same guy you see. Sorry, mate, but that's not the same guy you see.
He's not a character on TV
He's a
because he's
character,
not
mate.
even meant to be on
Character.
fucking TV.
Nope, he's a character.
He's a fanboy.
Sorry, but he's a character.
He's a fanboy.
Character.
A fanboy.
Character. Cornette wanted to manage the gangsters and smoke him out wrestling. All this morning because of a dark order coming.
Yeah, James, look at all the chaos you've caused.
No, all this because of fucking you listening to Jim Cornette, the fucking asshole.
Why? Why can't we listen to Jim Cornette?
Because he talks shit.
Well, that's in your opinion.
He does talk shit. You said it yourself.
They might not want to listen to you. You might think you talk shit.
Well, they'll come to my streams. They don't ever have to.
I'm only kidding, mate. But I get your opinion, but I have no problem with Jim Cornette.
I can't stand him.
I have no problem with him. I don't listen to his podcast anyway because I just don't have time.
I
So
don't like him.
don't affect me. It don't get on my radar, so I don't care. It's not something that I'm going to be like, oh my god, he said
I personally
something.
think I don't even listen to the twat Cornette. At least me and James agree on something else. That's 4 things we agree on now, James.
TK's dad, Salhid Khan, as the Self Fulham.
Right, you keep
why would he
calling TK a fucking fanboy. Triple H is a fanboy.
Triple H is a fucking wrestler.
Still a fanboy.
He's a fucking wrestler.
Still a
What's
fanboy.
TK done in a wrestling ring?
Nothing. What? So you're telling me a fanboy can't own a company?
What
But yeah,
I'm saying,
a fan.
what,
But just because Triple H was a wrestler,
he
he's
don't own the
technically not a
company,
fanboy
though.
when he is a
Triple H
fanboy.
don't own the company. It's just the figurehead of the company. I'm not saying a fanboy can't, but look at what happened to the last fanboy who owned a wrestling company who was called Jack Walker, and he fucked it. Not Jack Walker, Ted Turner, fucked up WCW, and look what happened to them. That's the last fanboy what took over a wrestling company. So go and take your remark and look at facts. So yeah, what does fanboys do when they own wrestling companies? That's what fanboys do. So we'll see you in 5 years' time, or maybe not. When it gets bored and the views are not there in 5 years' time, and AEW goes by the wayside, gets bought out by WWE, like every fucker else does. We'll see. We'll see what the future has in hold for AEWA. To carry on where they're fucking going, that's where they will go. MDF. The only good thing about AEW's MDF, and if they don't look after him well, he'll fuck off in 2024. Then where will you be? The best thing out of your programming right now is MGF.
In your opinion?
Yeah, I think he is the best thing on your program. Got the best promo skills. Brian Danielson, yeah, he's great for now. Is he going to be there in 5 years' time? No. Kenny Omega? No. Where are they going to be? On the way out. That's where they are. Have some good matches. That's it. They'll be bye-byes. I think Cornette needs... We need to talk about this wrestling match, to be honest. United States Open Challenge. Who's it going to be? If you don't like Tony Khan, then you don't like wrestling. That's a fake comment. You don't have to like somebody to not like wrestling. people don't like Vince McMahon don't mean they don't like wrestling. Danielson is going to do, Daniel is doing no different than what he was doing in WWE. Exactly. Yeah, that was a good point. There's nothing there. What I think is amazing. A Danielson match now looks like a Danielson match back in day. To be fair, it's just a dream. Oh, he's got a dream match up against so and so. Are you playing a football manager now?
No, I'd be even more. I wouldn't be on camera. My side would just be football manager.
Sami Zayn is the best thing in wrestling right now. I will agree with that. Sami is the reason why anybody's tuning into SmackDown. He is most entertaining person by a country mile for me. So Riddle's getting some offense. He's kicking the hell out of the Usos at the minute, especially Jay. Sorry.
The Usos win, then they're losing on Friday. But the New Day win, they're losing on Friday.
Yeah, pretty much. I think you can have debates about wrestling for as much as you like, to be honest. But you only like what you like. If you don't like it, you don't watch it. And that's how I've always been. If I don't like something, I don't watch it. So that's why AEW I don't watch. I don't watch it. I don't sit there. I don't watch it repeated on a Friday. Obviously, it sounds like I'm always slagging them off. I just don't watch, to be quite
Because you
honest.
hate it.
Maybe so. Maybe I hate it right now. I don't know. I don't think it's a good product. That's my opinion. I know you have a different opinion to it, but that's your free choice, as it is mine. And other people in the chat can have theirs. Yeah, I did say that earlier, James, about Joe Chick. I don't know how to say his last name, to be honest. Yeah, but Joe from the Insiders, yeah, he's with his daughter. I've seen photographs on Twitter. He should get in touch with the Insiders while they're live and given a ringside account. That's what I'd be doing. Well, I'm inside and it's great. Relaunch ROH. TK got to relaunch ROH. I think it's about it's why it seems to have too many wrestlers. Yeah, I do realize that ROH needs to start its own show. It will take a lot of like your Daniel Garcia's off the show. It'll take Bandido's just signed for AEW actually. Thinking about it, I did hear that news today. Bandido is now officially all elite.
So here's my so Doc might put in the chat. If they want Rampage to be proper, they should make it 2 hour show and have a brand split. Wouldn't then people say you're copying WWE for that brand split?
They need to do something.
Oh, they agree they need to do something, but having a brand split, what they could do is just change Rampage to Ring of Honor, then have it to 2 hour
Yeah, they
show.
could do that. Could do that. They just need to do something different. That's what AEW need to do. Like I said, I said it in the video what we did on the channel. Bloodline won, Sakawa got the pin. Sakawa
They're losing Friday then. I knew they were going to lose anyway. It's fucking New Day.
I got to give another point for Kofi because he did have a match. He did a promo on a match. I'm still not giving you that extra point for standing there. Get 3 points. That's it. Can't have silent promo. That's not working. So don't give a point to Paul Heyman.
Do you give
Or
points to
Scarlett
Dexter
for being
Loomis
at
for
ringside.
standing there because he doesn't talk?
What's that?
Do you give points to Dexter Loomis because he doesn't talk?
I don't give him points for promos.
That's very
Dexter
impressive.
Lumis has had no points other than his match that he had with Miz, and then he didn't even have the
Was
match.
that even a match?
No, it wouldn't even count. He gets no points whatsoever. So when people were saying Michelle's mad for getting rid of him, she's actually got a wrestler now what could potentially get a point over somebody what would get
What
a
is
fuck
Michelle's
all.
team?
Do you want to know it?
Yeah.
Read it out to you. I could do that. Where is it? Where's Michelle? Where's Michelle? She's got, well, to be honest, she did make one mistake. She's still got Stevie Turner, which is
What's that?
NXT UK star. It's no points whatsoever for her. She has Ricochet,
That'll get a
plus
point.
mine. Odd point here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
She's now got Duke Hudson, which is now heavily a part of Chase University. So he's on
Yes.
TV. He's going to be cutting promos. He's going to be in matches. So she's made the right choice. She just needs to get rid of Stevie Turner next. And she'll have a good team. Stevie Turner's the one that's going to let her down.
Yeah.
So that's that one. Do you remember your team?
Natalia, Shayna, and Solo.
Well, Natalia got a nose bust, didn't she?
Did she?
Yeah, she's been in hospital. She couldn't breathe. There's a nice picture of it on Twitter.
I thought you were going to say there's a nice
on
picture of her tits.
Well, you can see them. We are using Twitter.
Yeah. Are they fake or are they real?
She's dead. And I wouldn't like to say. I would say, looking at them, I think they're fake. But I wouldn't like to say. I don't know officially.
Fucking say.
You keep reading crossovers messages and mine. Yeah, because that's the ones where we can see. When we see everybody else's, they're saying hello to other people, so it's hard to read them.
Fake titties. Relaunch of House of Black should be interesting. Adam Cole returning with the Bucks and Omega feud coming up. Yeah, that could be good. Stinks that fish left. Well, now he's got Matt Taven and the other guy.
Mike Bennett.
Yeah, he tagged with them in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, there was contacted by WWE as well. Them
Yeah.
three, but they obviously stopped that. Went to AEW, which is fine. Cool. Bandito actually was contacted by WWE while he was having a match. He was literally having a match on. I think it was on Dark. WWE got in touch.
How do you feel that WWE are trying to poach some AEW stars?
Why wouldn't they? Especially if they were their former stars. That's all they're doing. It's like Strickland, Swerve, former WWE. Why wouldn't they
So does
contact
that
him?
mean Ring of Honor can try and poach Seth Rollins?
Well, if Seth Rollins wanted to leave WWE, I can't see any problem with that. But it will never happen.
No, it'll never happen. Ring of Honor doesn't even have a fucking show.
Dave, if I find Bailey, I will tell her and say hi. If you find Bailey. What, in a toy shop? You'd be lucky.
Irish, don't be stalking women, please. It's not a
Oh,
good look.
It's JBL and he's dancing.
Is he?
Means that's Corbin time.
Is it a match? Is it a promo?
Be a promo for first.
This needs Corbin in a suit. It needs Corbin in a fucking suit.
So we're going to another ad break. Oh, another ad break. I thought we'd just come back from an ad break. What's going off WWE? Tomorrow night. Got tag teams.
Are you doing that tomorrow?
I think so. We need to. I need to do a thumbnail. You set the stream up. I'll do it.
As soon as I get the thingy, I'll do it. It's the usual time now, and you do NXT and I'll do AEW on Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. It's like, if I've got it in my head that I'm doing it. But we've got our podcast. So you'll be setting up our podcast for the tag team, and then I'll sort a thumbnail out for NXT.
It's a tag team agenda. Dave, did you see Peter Kay going back on tour? I want to go.
Peter Kay?
Yeah.
He's in Sheffield and Leeds. Tickets go on sale on Saturday.
Is he a Leeds lad? Is he from Bolton?
from Bolton. It's Bolton. It's definitely Bolton. You'd think it because it's so northern. It's unreal. It's like
Bolton is
just
northern in it, am I wrong?
well, yeah, yeah. Bolton is. It's Manchester. It's just out of Manchester is Bolton. It's on your way to Blackpool, which is two venues that he's done on his videos. If you noticed, Bolton, Albert Halls, Tower, Blackpool Tower. Dave, did you see Peter Kay? Yep.
Kevin Bridges is better than. Yeah.
Baron Corbin needs to go back to his lone wolf gimmick. Is this crossover?
No, I actually like this gimmick. You
I'm
just
not
need to
too.
wear a
I'm
suit
not
to
too
me.
bothered. Corbin's never going to be somebody who actually, gimmick-wise, is ever going to take over the wrestling world. He's good at what he does. I've said this to Austin. I know he's an absolute Corbin mark, but according to form, Baron Corbin is the safest wrestler on the roster.
Yeah.
He's the safest wrestler on the roster, which it's so hard to believe, but he is
Hello,
so.
King's World. Welcome in. Hope
King's
you're all
World.
right
Hello.
today.
Hello, King's World.
Tell us what you're looking forward to on the show tonight. Give us a reason for me and Dave to have another bicker.
No, we're trying to be cool now. New people, person I don't know, so it's like no, be cool, be cool.
Be cool.
We've got to act cool now.
So who's right? Out of 11 votes, Nick got 45%, Dave got 27, and no one, it's annoying, got 27. So Nick's right.
Seth, US title open challenge. My guess is Cameron Grimes or Carmella Reyes. I still think it's, to be honest, I don't think there's anybody coming up. I'd be shocked if it's somebody's coming up. There was running that Mustafa Ali storyline way before Crown Jewel, and I think they just revisit that because he kept refusing to give him a title shot.
If he's doing an open
And
challenge.
it was an open challenge. He can't. He's got to accept the challenge. So I think it's I just think it's Mustafa Ali. I don't want people to get too excited and go, oh my God, it's fantasy book. It's so and so. I don't. I
How are
really
you
think
doing
it's
today,
just Ali.
King's World? Yeah, Nick won. Nick won hands down. Nick's right, Dave. Listen to the chat. They have spoken.
Heels all turned against me. I thought we were friends. Well, I'm stripping Dark Knight of points on the predictions game, so you're going second now, Dark Knight. You get disqualified for going against me. That's just the way it is.
Dave's just flexing his
I don't
power.
make the rules.
I have a question,
rules.
Dave and Nick. Ask away, King's World.
Oh, cool. We love questions.
What was a poll for? Just to see who was right and who was wrong. And it turns out I'm right, Dave's wrong. Let's check out his channel, Mr. King's World.
Yeah, come and check out who's right. But now, I don't know, King's World, are you into football, mate? If you are, pop over to Dave in Real Life Football, which
All
is
links
my
are in the
channel.
description.
Okay, the question is, who would you think would return in WWE? I'll let you answer first.
It depends what you mean by that.
I just think he's talking about a return in general, I think.
A return in general, or someone new coming to the channel? To the
Anyway, no, I think it's return as in somebody what was former.
King's World has a channel, guys. I don't know if it's actually him. He did a SpongeBob rap. Looking at his channel, he does look like a child though.
Hey, children, it's fine. We're full of kids. Baron Corbin's here. I don't like the vest thing he's wearing.
I don't like his costumes. I honestly don't.
It doesn't. It does nothing for me. He could wear he could rock a suit in this. If he's not wrestling, he rocks a suit.
I am a child though, like anyone. So Cody Rhodes will be returning at some point. But hi there, hi, Young.
Oh, I know this person. Who Young?
Young and Goyen.
Yeah, he used to. Well, he was a regular in Daz's chat for a short time. I don't know if he's still a
PG,
regular.
Nick, be PG. We swear a lot over here, right? I will do King's World a solid.
What, your pants?
He's a child, Dave.
I am going to say it's not controversial at all. I'm going to say Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is returning, I believe. Oh, Cedric Alexander's making an appearance. So it's Corbin versus Cedric.
Right, that's King's World's channel. Go and
Corbin
check him out.
didn't actually cut a promo, but he used to get a point for a match. Corbin didn't say Jack in that.
Is he fighting?
Oh, not her. I think Sasha Banks comes back.
Was meant to
I
be me at
seriously
Dark
do.
Knight. Blue
I'm
hair
not saying
woman.
that I want her to come back.
Cedric Alexander.
Cedric's back. Cedric.
I like Cedric.
Married to what thingy who got sacked from AEW. Swole, yeah. I thought what they did to her was disgusting, by the way. I thought that was just bad fucking.
How are you doing it, Juwong Ngoyen? I think that's how you say your name. I probably butchered it.
Don't worry. I butcher names all the time. I was trying to do live stream earlier for the football. There was all these kind of foreign names coming in.
When
and
I'm
going,
older.
please no, try and give me an English name, please.
Here's a question to the full chat by King's World. Who would you think would return in WWE? It can be anyone. Don't you two start arguing. I'm going to watch.
I'm going to stream WWE matches soon. What, live streams?
Watch along.
Competition.
Competition.
Nah. King's World. King's World. Party time. It's excellent. That's Wayne's World, but King's World.
Yeah. Not be creepy. How old are you? Yeah, not to be creepy. How old are you, King's World? He looks very young.
Creepy. Oh, Sonaldo, who's in my chat for the football, he's only 13, bless him.
Yeah. And listening to the stream whilst trying to fall asleep, your delicate tones are like getting hit over the head with pots and pans. Well, turn us fucking off then, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight's just been an eel.
Yeah. Don't you start giving me bad attitude problem. Well, don't argue in here. It's blocked by me. Keeps telling people to stop swearing. To line later. It's close to 10. So he's about 11 or 12. Hey, dude.
As long as you don't mind the odd profanity, you'll be fine.
We do PG.
Swear. We are adults. We are allowed to swear as much as people like to tell us that we can't swear, which is bollocks. We're not PG. We never claimed to be PG. You're 8 years old. Say younger than my daughter. So I've got to be careful.
Yeah, if you give me
my daughter's 10.
Attitude, I will instantly go block you immediately. That's enough, you two, please and thank you. Stop.
Where are you from, Kingsworld? That's
9
even more
and
creepier.
almost 8 in 8
That's even
months,
more creepier. I assume that you're like American or something. Because if you're from the UK at 8 years old.
He looks Indian, but I could be totally fucking wrong.
But if there's somebody what's 8 years old and it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock plus in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning or something.
Right, I do, James Chadwick. Right. Wong, stop talking to James and tell me how you are today, please. Stop fighting girls. End of it. Don't use that. Well, you can swear in it. I'm not injured. It's my bad, mate. I apologise. I'm American. Okay, it's my bad.
I was getting an American vibe, to be fair. Because
I am sorry.
Like an 8-year-old up at late night. It doesn't sound right to me.
James, I ate my hair.
I apologise. Dave,
calling you Indian.
Have you ever watched X Factor? You know, when Simon Cowell advises them and they need to break up and be solo artists? I'm here to give you that advice. We are solo artists, though. We've got his own thing going off. It's absolutely banging it down with rain outside at my end. Can hear it banging off the window.
What? Music?
No, rain. It's absolutely fucking banging it down.
I've got no rain yet.
Oh, I've got it.
I'm going to record a short video. That's cool, dude. Make sure you use tags and stuff in your videos. You have a new subscriber. Right. This is your last warning. Stop Now. I won't warn you a fucking again. Stop.
To be honest, if you carry on, I'll just hide you from the chat, Neon.
That's the plan. Stop.
It's,
You are
it's
18.
basically it's up to you, mate. If you carry on being abusive, we'll end you. We'll take you off the chat altogether. We don't come in here bossing people around, mate.
People can
I've known you
fucking
from
swear.
before.
It's
You used
simple.
to do this before on my channel, and we used to have arguments. You're not doing it here. Don't tell people to stop swearing. Absolutely not. That's our job. And plus, James Chadwick is a mod,
Fucking
so he
head
can
off that
he can
bitch.
disappear you anytime he wants.
Did I
Just
unhide him? I fucking hit him. Did you hide him there? Because I hit him as well.
I didn't do out. I didn't click. Sonny banned Eon from
My
Days is
God.
doing the exact same thing. Well, he gets banned from here then.
Why does it keep... Oh, because I keep hitting it undo. Fuck off. Right, I'm not
Dave
hitting undo
Irish
this time.
Rebels
Now
World.
you're fucking hidden.
Yeah, we don't want you crap here. If you're coming in trying to flipping cause shit, then you can fuck off. To be
I
quite
don't give
honest
a
with
fuck.
you, we don't give a crap about that crap.
You know
But
I love you both. I'm just a lovable rogue nigga. Don't swear. How fucking dare you? Swearing is a sign of intelligence.
no, it's just an expression. It's just being expressive. It's being allowed to say what you want. It's called freedom of speech, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That world wars were fought for freedom of speech. When you take that away from someone, you might as well be living under fucking Hitler. Stop it. We're not snowflakes. Nobody's a fucking Karen for fucking sure. So fuck off. Don't do millennial fucking bullshit here.
Well, that was
Bollocks to
fun.
that. It's just fucking people, man. Can't do
The thing
no.
is, right?
It's like there's always one person what wants to come in and cause shit. There's always just that one prick, and you just think, why? What are you gaining from doing that? I mean, Kingsworld, yeah, it's a kid, right? But he's not coming in going, oh, you can't swear, guys.
It's not though. But he's really a nice little kid.
Yeah, I mean, he's not coming in like saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Because, well, at the end of the day, we
It's
could
our
just turn
channel.
around and say, well, what the fuck are you doing on YouTube in the first place? You're underage. And that's right, because even my daughter, when she does YouTube, she's not old enough. You've got to be 16.
I thought it was 13.
Is it 13?
It might be 13 to have a YouTube channel. They're 16 to actually record, but like people give a shit. Raw is from Wiki's Brer
Actually, my
PA,
mum is called Karen.
which is
It's her
like
name.
2.5
Does
hours
she
from
act like
Philadelphia.
Karen, though?
Areas like Pittsburgh more because of local hockey teams
Here
being
comes Seth
affiliated
freaking
from the
Rollins.
Penguins. Who won that last
Ooh.
match? Corbin.
Yes, I've got him down for the win. He won quite easily, actually.
Of course he did.
Uh, this show's not. I don't know. What did people think of the first match? Was it good?
It was
I
all
didn't
right.
feel. I think it were okay. I'm not blown away by
No,
anything what I've seen yet.
she does not act like one. I feel sorry for Karens. I do. They're getting a bad rap.
Yeah, because it was a woman called Karen what started the old movement of Karens.
Yep.
It's just basically anybody who doesn't know what a Karen is. I'll just explain it really, really quickly. It's a woman what basically complains at the slightest thing, even though it's her fucking fault.
It's an entitled woman.
Well, it's just a woman
And
what
it's
just
mainly in
complains about it.
America. It's mainly in America.
Oh, I don't know. There's a fair few Karens in England.
Oh, yeah. That's why I said mainly. I said mainly in America.
If JBL wanted heat, he should just have mentioned
The
the
Pirates.
Pirates.
It's her team in
Yeah,
America.
yeah, yeah.
Why do I get away with the chaos I cause it? You don't cause fucking shit, dog, mate.
Yeah, we just know that you try and be an eel.
Yeah, you try to be an eel and we'll just ignore you. I guess I just bring the
I
ratings
want
now,
to go to Karen's Diner and see Eddie. Eddie all went there. It's hilarious. Yeah, Karen's Diner looks
Who's
great
your
on
favourite
TikTok.
Karen of all time? My own favourite Karen.
Brady says Dark Knight.
Karen from Seamus. God, she was fit. The woman that played her in the English
Karen's my
version.
favourite Karen. Karen Keating. Is it Blue Peter? That's my favourite Karen. Dave is someone being naughty and bullying. That's not very nice. Karen Carpenter is my number one. Karen Carpenter, yeah. But always naughty on here, Irish Rebel. You know that. Always naughty.
Yep.
Whenever I hear that word naughty, I do genuinely think sexy and all that lot. Because it does.
I
I
just
don't
think
think, oh,
naughty
you've been
stuff.
a naughty child. When an adult says it, it's kind of like, you've been naughty. Oh, you want a spanking? You've been naughty. Karen Gilliam. Karen Gillan from Jumanji. Yeah, she's cute.
She's also in Marvel Universe.
It's actually Bobby what's answered the challenge.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it's not. It's Judgment Day. Sorry, it's actually Judgment Day. I just did the music. So
Fun
Judgment
fact:
Day are
Karen
coming out.
Gillan was originally in
Goes-
Doctor Who.
Yeah, she was Amy Pond.
Yep.
The first episode where she's dressed up as a copper.
Yeah.
Fuck.
She was meant.
Fuck.
Baby officially.
Baby Fishley. What Bobby Lashley actually? It's Judgment Day. So one of these guys are going to take the challenge.
It's all free.
It's Rhea Ripley. It's a bit bait and switch. It's not all of them. It's just
She
Rhea
does
Ripley.
need a belt.
She needs to go after the female title just to get Bianca away from Bailey for a bit. That's what needs to start happening now. Let's fucking. I know she's been injured though. She did get injured, didn't she, Rhea Ripley? She fell off her ring apron or something. She caused her own accident. So the heels are surrounding a heel.
Is he a heel though?
Yeah, Seth Rollins is definitely an heel. Finn Balor looks like he's going to challenge him. Finn Balor what's got into the ring. He's got the mic. So point for Finn Balor.
I just stay in the chat to talk. I mean, we are great to talk to.
No, I'm a complete knob.
Yeah, I know that.
I just argue with the chat.
Yeah.
No, anybody what joined that football stream earlier on, that was good. That was fun. So Finn Balor does a promo. He gets a point. Could go up to 3 points if he has a. Uh-oh, there's other music going off now. The OC are coming out.
Oh my God! Why didn't we think of it? Seth Rollins is the one to take on Rhea Ripley. He's the equalizer.
He's the one. If they've solved their Rhea problem by signing Seth. Okay, so this is interesting. This is there's only 1 point getting announced so far. I know that pretty much a load of people what are here, but Damien Priest hasn't talked. Dominic hasn't talked. See, I've been fair.
I definitely gotta go to bed now. Good night. I can see a heel woman in WWE being called Karen.
Oh, is the Dark Knight leaving us? Shout out to you, dude. Thanks for joining. Sorry that we bickered all the way through. Seth has hightailed it, however. So no open challenge.
Wow.
So
I've still got Seth Rollins on the
switch.
screen. I'm not taking it off.
AJ gets a point now. He's spoken. maybe we get Beth Phoenix tonight then.
Might not get him out at all. But I'm
Might
a
get
rebel,
female.
so I'll stay awake. Far from over.
All right, here we go. It's always been the three of us against the four of you. That's the problem, says AJ. So they've got an equalizer.
Who do you think it is?
Beth.
Oh, Bianca.
I hope it's Bianca. That would be cool because that would take her away from the fucking other storyline. But it won't. She found the OC. Here we go.
Who was it?
It's Mia Yim.
Is it me again?
It's Mia Yim. Mia Yim has come out of the crowd. Mia Yim is back in WWE, guys.
Good pop or not?
Oh, crowd seem all right. It's they found her equalizer. Everybody thought she would be a part of the damage control segment, but no. Put her with the OC. Mia Yim
I think
back
you
in
called this, didn't
WWE,
we?
and she's taking a kendo stick to Rhea Ripley's back. Mia Yim in combat trousers, blue hair. Looks absolutely fucking boss, actually. This is amazing. Major pop. Days will be a video out in a couple of seconds. Can guarantee it. James is loving it. It's great. I think it's brilliant. Talking Beth Phoenix, so they've saved it for tonight, really. Finn, AJ are the ones left in the ring. Face off. It's not a match, it's just a beat down between them all. So this is not an official match because nobody's getting points for a match. There's only two people getting promo points out of this entire segment, and that is Finn Balor and AJ.
The name for tonight's full moon is a beaver moon. Why is it called a beaver moon?
It's red. The moon is red.
So isn't that a red moon, not a beaver moon?
Oh, they do call it a beaver moon, apparently. But it's red, it's not blue. Bet Joe Demon were crying about it. But the blue moon's better.
I'm surprised he didn't come in to tell you that his team was winning.
Yeah. Dominic's got battered. So OC are looking strong. They've got Mia Yim. Mia Yim back in WWE. Absolutely, that's fantastic news. That is.
She deserves it.
Yeah, I'm over the moon for her.
Mia the Smurf Yim.
The last time she was on the main roster, she was part of Retribution, and she was called the Reckoning.
Yeah.
Bless her, she even had to try and make out that was her twin sister on Twitter, which was rather funny. Otis against Elias. Somebody's got Elias, actually, and somebody's got Otis. So they're in a match next.
I wonder how Otis is feeling after his match on Saturday.
Otis?
Yeah.
You mean Omos?
I mean Otis, because that's how I
Right.
spell it. In the poll.
Oh, you meant when he had his match, when he went even in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Shush, please.
Is that how
Be
you
a
spell
fucking
Elias?
kid, baby, yes.
You spell Elias for me, please, chap.
That's
It
what
was time to start setting up for Beaver Traps. I don't understand what that means.
Just change your I and A.
Like that. Elias, right? Thank you, crossover.
Just change your I and A. That's all. Well, NXT tomorrow will be at the same time as today.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly the same. I don't do an hour before.
Half an hour before, isn't it?
It's always half an hour before. I don't. Days has way too much to say in that first hour of his show. I never have that much to say.
The way it was done too was great.
Yeah, I liked how she just popped up out of the crowd, didn't she?
Didn't we call it on Saturday? I'm sure we called it on Saturday.
We said something about me and him.
Yeah.
But I think we were talking more or less about her joining the War Games team. Miriam was definitely a topic of conversation in that. I'm not sure if she was talked about so much in this one. It's interesting now because you've taken Miriam out of that situation. How the fuck is Bianca, Alexa, Asuka getting 5 members? Yeah, Candice LeRae, obviously. But who's going to be the other? You've taken Miriam away from that because she ain't involved in that now. Who's going to be their fifth element? Bailey's. They've got 4. Who's their
Was
fifth element?
cool return it was. People would set up or beaver traps for yeah, but what has that got to do with the fucking red blue moon?
Moldy, Becky. So you think Becky returns? Is she ready for a return? She needs to return tonight if she does. But
I
who
don't
joins
think she's
Bailey
ready.
then? Who joins Bailey? Is it Sasha? Because that's the only way you even that up. You get Sasha, but Sasha's more bound.
I'm
She's
putting
more
my wig in.
SmackDown bound.
It's you,
I'd
Dave.
put Charlotte and Sasha on SmackDown. I wouldn't put her on Raw. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work that. In fact, we ain't even seen Damage Control yet, which is a shocker. Thought we'd have saw more of them on this show, unless they are leaving them to the end, last hour. Me, I am putting on my wig and getting in the
It's Dave
crossover. That's the reason why you're called crossover. It's cross-dresser, more like. Oh dear. Mia versus Becky is going to be phenomenal. Yeah, when they get round. I'm just wondering who the fifth element's going to be in these teams going into War Games. Are they going to leave them a question mark and then have Becky come back? Because I feel that you've got to leave them as question marks if you've got big return. Because you'd save that for the pay-per-view, surely. I wonder. I'm shocked at how they're going to do it.
It's too early for Becky, I think. Oh, pressing buttons I shouldn't. Who else is out there?
I did hear that WWE have filed again for the name TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs, but they're saying it's connected to a clothing line.
Clothing line. Who else would be called TLC?
So obviously TLC with the band.
I love this song. Sorry, Dave, I'm ignoring you a minute.
Oh, we've got something happening backstage. We've got the girl, Kathy Kelly, running up to Seth with kinky boots on. So Seth is backstage. Open challenge. He's keeping the open challenge. So he's keeping it. He's going to have the open challenge still. Sheesh. It's Elias time. Got the rage in the cage.
The Rage Cage and Stage. It's David, you when you wear your wig and your dress.
What, me?
Yep.
Well, no, Divina.
Davina?
But yeah, my ring name is Divina Divine.
Shoes, please.
The greatest lady champion of all time. I'm Divina Divine. Greatest lady champion of all time.
Davina Divine. Right, that shoes, please. Elias is going to win this match.
Days just did his video. Of course he did. Of course he did. I love how he puts on his posh voice when he does it as well. You know how he pronunciates. Exciting things just happened on Monday Night Raw. It was a segment in the ring with Judgment Day and OC. You've frozen on me.
Are you sure I've frozen?
Yeah, you were frozen. There's no way you're holding your arms in that position on purpose.
No, yeah, definitely frozen.
There's no way you're holding. Yeah, Daisy's video was just popped up. I'm not watching it
Wow.
because I'd seen it
Holy
happen live.
Did you hear what Corey fucking Graves has just said there? That's fucking disgusting, fucking Corey.
I actually froze as well at the same time as you, but I'm back at the same
He
time as
might
you.
be as wide as he is tall. Call him fire, Corey, you prick. Just because Corey's got a fake ass fucking girlfriend.
I hate what they've done to Otis.
Same. And Chad Gable. Like I said, together I like them.
Yeah, but you've put. I feel sorry for Tucker. What did he do fucking wrong in WWE? Took Otis away from him, then to put Otis back into a tag team. What the fuck, WWE? The fuck's that about? Are we playing
Should be alright now.
status? Statues.
Statues.
Yeah, we were playing musical statues. Did you not? You don't get that? If Nick can freeze, so can Dave.
What is Tucker Knight doing now?
Indies. He's on indie scene. Not doing a great deal, to be fair. Just probably doing like local shows. He's not. I don't think he's with anybody.
He looks
Not
dead
sure.
thin though. Last time I seen him, he looks dead thin.
I think he might have even done either some with NWA or Impact. Not sure which one it was, but he's not been on TV for a while. James would know. He's like the encyclopedia of independent wrestling. Oh, he was on GCW on the 9th.
Because I'm
and
100% sure he's lost weight.
And he wrestled against Fandango.
Dirty Dango.
Well, he's Dirty Dango now. He's with JTC or whatever he is in what used to be in.
Well, I recently had a miscarriage. That's sad to hear.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Carmella's had a bad time with her pregnancies. That's why she's been off of TV.
I'm going to say something very controversial. You know, it's sad that she's getting miscarriages, but how much stuff has she had done to her body? Would that cause a problem? Because she's had loads of stuff done to her body.
I know, but it's not the area where you have a kid, though, is it?
We don't know what she's had actually done. Again,
yeah, I don't think she's had anything lower half done. I think plastic surgery on her face, maybe, and her boobs.
she's had her boobs done.
That's about it. I don't think that affects her pregnancy. Some women do. I think she has got a condition actually, because it's not like once or twice. It's like 3 or 4 times now that she's had the same thing happen.
Wonder if we get any crappy hob, any more crappy hob vignette on Dynamite. Creepy. I
Wonder if we get any more creepy hob vignettes.
Hob. House of Black. House of Black. Fucking hell.
Yeah, House of Black.
I was thinking when it's
hob.
crappy. I was thinking of Hobbs, like the big fucking beefy guy.
Is Julie still with them? Julie Hart.
Yeah.
She's still being dark and mysterious.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing is, this is the thing. They've got these characters, and it just seems like they just don't know what to do with them. You've made Julia Hart dark for what? What they're doing with her? What is she doing? What title shots are you going to get? What storyline is she in? Don't understand it. 69XX Life. All right, okay, that's her flipping.
Oh my
James,
God, we made it again, Dave. Yes, we're famous.
I nearly clicked on. Done me raw. Let's get some porno. So we've got Judgment Day backstage. do they talk? Do they get points now? It's still Finn. He's not getting double points for talking again.
She can't do much when her leader's off TV. That's true. Okay, I'm back with it. Who won that match, by the way? Elias.
I didn't even see. People in chat will have to put it in. Please respond. Who won that match? I need to know.
Elias won it.
Was it Elias?
Well, it's not going to be Otis, is it?
Rio has talked. Need Dominic to talk.
Either Elias or Otis. Thank you, crossover. We appreciate that.
Dominic did talk. Not giving points for Dominic. Ha.
All of them spoke.
No, they didn't. Dominic didn't.
We did.
Oh, Rhea Ripley and Bianca's just had a little face off. That's interesting. That's cool. Maybe Rhea joins Bailey's group then.
All of them should get points because Dom spoke, Rhea spoke.
He didn't speak.
Finn
Didn't
spoke.
speak.
He did speak.
No, in a promo.
Yes, backstage segment. Or does that not count?
No, he's got to talk.
He did talk.
He didn't talk in mic. He didn't direct.
He did.
He didn't.
He did.
When?
Just you're ahead of me.
I saw Rhea and Damien speak.
So before Rhea, Dominic spoke.
What did he say?
Fucking words, I don't know. I wouldn't be saying like he should get points for speaking if he didn't fucking speak, would I? Because Solo didn't get points. So I'd be like, yeah, if he didn't speak, he doesn't get points. But he definitely spoke.
I'll take your word for it because I didn't see him talk. I saw Damien talk.
Yeah, they all spoke in that backstage segment.
So Elias got the win.
I'm taking a guess and saying yes because why would they give it to?
Because the chat's not answering as usual. It's like they're watching the flipping show. It's
right,
like,
chat.
Yeah.
Answer if
James
you've got a big dick.
Just answer.
Answer if you've got a big dick.
Did Elias win? James Chadwick. Did Elias win? Otis won. Otis won.
Otis never won.
Did he win? What? I'm waiting for James. He's the decide. Google it.
I'm literally Googling it now. WWE.
I'm not watching the show, so you don't know.
7th of November.
I'm speaking.
22 results.
Yes, Otis won. All right, I'm taking points off Elias now. It goes to Otis. There we go. Shush, please. Crossover saying Elias won. Shut up, crossover.
So far, I can only get 2 results.
What's that?
Corbin and Bloodline. Yes,
Sikoa won because nobody else can outrest at Bloodline because they're tag team champs. So the points go Otis 3 points, Corbin gets 3 points, Sikoa gets 3 points. Everybody else is on 1. That is Kofi, Balor, AJ, Damian Priest, Rhea, and Dominic. So far, from just looking, actually looking at names, James has got a point. Edward's got a point for Damian Priest.
I get 3.
You get 3 points for Sikoa. William NC's got Corbin, so he's got 3 points. Yeah, so a lot of points going to different people tonight. It's going to change that table again, which is always good. My points will come tomorrow night with Grayson Waller. I just hope that Josh Briggs is on.
What's your team now?
Mine's Grayson Waller, Josh Briggs from the Cowboy Tag Team.
Jason. Who's Jensen?
Is it Jensen Briggs or Josh? It's Josh, isn't it?
No idea.
No, Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. That's the names. It's easy to get confused. Yeah, it's Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. Uh, and I've got
James Hedrick
Tatum
said
Paxley.
listed. Tatum
I've got
Pass. Patrick.
Tatum Paxley, but she's not on the show, which is annoying. It's like I needed to be on the show. God damn it! Bianca's coming out. It's Belair. Bianca Belair.
I'll mute.
And Asuka and Alexa.
I'm not listening. I can't stand a voice. I'm sorry, I just can't.
She's just swinging her hair around. She's in a black and white outfit.
Is she even getting a cheer?
Yeah, there's kids what are loving it, but I think they're loving more Alexa and Asuka,
Brooks
to be honest.
Jensen's initials are BJ. Well, nice
Brooks
cats.
Jensen, BJ.
David Nick questions when are they going to let Bray Wyatt wrestle again in the ring? Or did you see that? Probably not for a while.
Once his promo shit's over and done with. Basically. They need to establish his feud. What is this family? What's going off with the story? It's as simple as that. Until we get rid of this Uncle Howdy crap, or we get an answer for it, we're gonna keep getting it. I don't think it's crap. Like I'm just saying, it's like.
Yeah, you understand what you're saying. I was gonna say, what do you mean crap? Eh?
I don't mean it's crap. But what I'm saying is, it's just like until we get past that, we're gonna get the same shit. It's not. Yeah, be patient. Gotta be patient, guys. Oh, there's scuffling outside in the parking lot. Oh, so the storyline's not over between these two
It should
teams.
be. I'm not even paying attention. Bianca's on screen. Tell me when it's over.
I'm gonna do a Bianca voice. Oh no.
I'm the best there.
Bray's logo flashed up on the Titatron. Yeah, because Alexa's out there. We're not surprised. He's watching Alexa. Nikki Cross is going to attack. I'm banking it now. Nikki Cross attacks Alexa.
They are making these entrants. Dave, Nick, I'm just listening to you guys telling me about Raw. I can't watch it. It's tonight's episode hasn't been great.
It's
giving it a one.
It's average. It's average.
It's because
it's not exciting. I don't think. Oh, Bailey's coming out. So far, it's only Bianca's talked. So nothing for Asuka or Asuka's nobody's got Asuka.
Because they can't handle Asuka. That's why.
Dakota Kai's the one coming out talking. Bailey's quiet.
Because he got beat. Well, she shouldn't have. Five stars so far. Sort of agree with that crossover. But I'm going to be quite nice and give it a 6.5. So far.
So Connor had Dakota Kai for all of a week. And then she became champion.
Yeah, the face Bianca's on now, she looks dumb as fuck.
Alexa's talked. So that's a point for Connor.
Bailey's face isn't that great. She can tell she's been beat. Well, can't I just leave this alone now?
Days will be loving Asuka talking. I hope these two have a match. Io Sky against Asuka. Yes, please. I'm down for that. That's a match I'm down for. Let's have that tonight. They're proper having a go at each other in Japanese. It's cool. Easy peasy, you are ready for Asuka. And then you've got Bianca overselling in the background. Best line from Io Sky just calls Asuka a bitch, and then it all breaks down. They're all killing each other. No more talking. But Bianca and Dakota Kai are beating each other, and Bailey's gone for Alexa.
So is that the next feud then?
Well, no, it's just building towards War Games. That's all they're doing. So Damage Control have been beaten down there, back outside of the ring. Bianca's talking again. Yeah, here we go. It is all about War Games. This isn't a match anymore. It's war. War Games. We knew it were coming.
I don't understand why though. Bianca doesn't need to be in this.
Nikki Cross has come from behind and attacked. So Nikki Cross has attacked Bianca Belair from behind.
So if it was something to do with Bray,
So Nikki Cross is pretty much, she's joined Damage Control.
yeah, I was going to say if it had something to do with Bray, I don't think.
No, she'd attacked Alexa
Yeah.
if it had been just that. She's attacked Bianca. So everybody was saying she's a part of the Bray stuff. Forget it, she's not. She's a part of the Damage Control stuff. This confirms it. She's beating up Asuka now. She's not even touched Alexa. I'm not saying that Alexa's not being watched by Bray because that's clear, but it ain't Nikki. She's going to attack Alexa now, though. She has attacked Alexa, but last. Asuka's been thrown into a turnbuckle.
Dewdrop's going to come in to help.
I think Doudrop joins Damage Control, though. It's
Fair
Candice LeRae's going to come and join Bianca's team. So it's Damage Control what have ended up being in control with the help of the out of control Nikki Cross.
So much control going on right now. So much control. The segments sent me quiet.
Well, I said this was going to happen. Said the only way that they'll get this is Bailey attacks Bianca again. And all it'll do is end up with Bianca and her team being the winners at Survivor Series. Pretty fucking pointless. No point in building up hopes of going out. Bailey's going to win this because it's not even going to be a title match. It's not going to matter. I'm just listening to you guys. Chat's gone a bit quiet.
Yeah.
Everybody's enjoying Bailey.
Tonight, who's answering the home challenge?
Well, it's come out already. Do we get another return? I don't know. I think we just get Ali.
Adverts, gang, adverts.
Connected by EE.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I love Sanity, Nikki. I do like I'm
anyone
backing
else like
on
that
Nikki Cross.
when they're around? Anyone else like Sanity's group? I loved it. It was my favourite. They could have been something.
Thing is, they were. I wasn't. I've got to admit, when Sanity were in NXT, I didn't watch. I wasn't watching NXT.
Yeah,
I only started watching NXT when it moved to BT Sports. I didn't watch it on the network. I wasn't bothered. I didn't have time for it. So I started pretty much as it went on to BT. Sanity had already moved up to the main roster at that time and weren't used. That's my only memory of Sanity was on the main roster and they were basically jobbers.
Yeah,
so Nikki is on the heel team. Each need one more. Well, no, because Bianca is just Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka. I can only assume that Candice LeRae would be their fourth member. It's not announced yet, but I assume because she's already been a part of the story. It's who the fifth elements are. I can't figure it out. Some people are saying Becky. But did he throw Rhea Ripley into that?
No.
Well, they just had a bit of a face-off. I'm just trying to think of who they could throw in.
Dewdrop. No, not Rhea and Mia, because they're doing their own thing.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. So I think they'll do a 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series match at Judgment Day and OC. They don't need to be in War Games. They can just do a traditional Survivor Series match, 4-on-4.
Right, question for the chat. Right, you have to pick 4 other people, including yourselves, to be in War Games. Who are you picking? From
But to
any
make your
person,
own dream team.
Dream Team, yeah. A question to you as well, Dave, of course.
As wrestlers.
As just anyone.
So if it was a dream team of normal people in the chat.
Yeah.
But I'll do that first. Because I'm obvious. It's obvious. I'm picking James Chadwick because he's a badass. Got to pick James. Anna, definitely, because I'd just tell her that Tottenham sucks and she'll be a raging.
Otis did win that match.
Oh, I know he did because I got it down. So I've got
Well,
James,
a live crossover
Anna.
because everyone in this chat is unfortunately everyone's alive. Fortunately, everyone's alive.
So I've gone for James, Anna, William Ency,
I was going to pick him.
And Austin 316. They're my 4.
Right, okay. So I can't pick them. I'm picking, right, Sunny Wolf, because she's not in the chat now, but she's been in the chat.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're in the chat. It's just about the community.
About the community, people have been in the chat, like, we'll stick it to this channel. I will pick Melissa, because that girl's crazy. I will pick Hujong Engine, because they seem very easy to wind people up. Right?
John Engine.
And I will pick. I'm just looking for
Fury's
the chat
fine.
now. Who's been in the chat?
Got Fury.
Was it Fury's he fighting? I'll pick crossover boxing.
Got a big crossover. Yeah, Fury's just kicks in his briefcase. He's coming out for him. He's got his phone with him. They have rung the bell, so it's a match. Don't know who he's facing.
Brock, guys in the chat, you are getting what I'm saying. Pick people from the chat, not actual wrestlers. Of course, Nick's picks on him. Goddamn right, he's fucking crazy, James.
Have you seen size of her though?
No,
She's stick thin. She's only tiny.
doesn't matter.
She's really, really tiny. You could use her as a
There you go. Crossover got the assignment.
Dave, Nick, William, James. You've got to pick William. He's just crazy. Yeah. James is a badass. Anna, you just tell her. They said that Spurs suck. She just goes on a rampage. I've gone for crazy gang, Anna. I've just gone for the.
Moldy spoon. That's the best team ever. No one's beaten that.
It's Shelton Benjamin against Fury. Nobody's got Shelton Benjamin, so I don't need to write him down.
He's underrated. Yeah.
So we've got Cedric Alexander back and Shelton Benjamin back on the show. They must be running out of talent. WWE, go back to our reserves. Earlier today, in the canteen, where you'd find Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander.
I like how none of you picked Edward.
Oh, because he can't fight himself out of a fucking paper bag. That's fucking why.
Moldy's got the best team though. Moldy Spoon, then Moldy Spoon. Moldy 4, 5, 6, 3, and then Moldy. Hands down the best team.
Have you noticed nobody's picked Connor either?
Yeah.
Because he's just a pussy. Don't pick Edward because he
will express how much he loves you 24/7.
Did you miss me? No. I had a girlfriend. That's why I've been away. It's like he announces it like nobody's had a girlfriend ever. Like, Edward, I've been married. I actually live with a woman. Had a child with a woman. Oh, what you're doing? Done it before, mate. I'm having sex for the very first time. Ah, hum. I
Shit,
felt a
what you
breast
put
for
in
the very
Dave's
first time. Ah,
stream,
hum.
he only announced it because the Hayden did. Still, though.
Oh, agents were a fake. He was scammed. She was fake. Picture looked fake. Eventually she'd have asked him for fucking money.
Yeah.
Can you pay for my ticket? Will you buy me an iTunes card? Whatever it is these days. I know. That was just definitely fucking catfish.
I asked
But I will say this for Aidan, when he gets an haircut, he's a bonny wee lad, says his mother.
my mother still calls me an ugly cunt.
Well, you came from an ugly cunt.
Yeah, my dad. He fucked off.
It's still getting your milk, but you've got fresh milk for life.
Got fresh milk for life. That was amazing. That
Raw's
video.
been okay, but
Not
it's
blowing me away.
far nothing blowing me away. No, it's not been a great
From
show.
apart from
Not
the
really.
Usos New Day back and forth, Bray's logo for Alexa and me, and not much else has happened. To be fair, but James, you're wrong. Do you know what else has happened? Wrestling, because it's a wrestling show. And do you know what else has happened? Fucking almost 50 adverts in the space of 2 hours.
But well, one thing I will say about the show, it's had one really really good standout moment. Miriam's
Miriam
return.
come back.
That's it. I think that just tips it over from being a low average to a average show.
6.5 for me so far.
Bray logo interrupts Alexa Bliss. Of course, he's got a video out about Bray's logo. Of course.
It wasn't. I disagree
Uh,
with you guys. I was going
when,
to say
when,
you guys can't
a
have an
question
opinion.
for the chat. A question for the chat. The longer these promo things continue, fairly one. The longer these
Of course he did.
promo things happen, how long is it going to be before we start getting a little bit tired and a bit bored of Bray? I know people love Bray, but there's got to be an end, right? It's got to get to something. I don't want to see him just losing his head in a ring for the next 3 months. I want to see him wrestle. I want to actually see if this is a new faction. I want to see where this star is going. But I don't want to see an endless promo after promo in the ring and it's the same. Oh, it's got to decrypt this message again. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see that for the next 3 months.
Do you know when people talking about? I think.
Oh, we've got Johnny
Will lose
Gargano versus The Miz next.
maybe 2 3 weeks. So it's who Johnny Gargano versus the Miz.
We're actually getting quite a lot of people on the show.
Right. So here's my question to you in the chat, Dave.
Right,
When
go on.
you think of underused wrestlers, do you ever think of Cedric Alexander and Sheldon Benjamin?
Shelton Benjamin, to be honest, Shelton Benjamin now is at his moment. He was an established star. He was a great tag team wrestler. Him and Charlie Ass, greatest tag team in the world. They've had tag team titles. He's had intercontinental championships. He's done everything that he's needed to do throughout his career. He's like more into developing new talent now. So I don't really think about him. I think Cedric, his moment in the sun was that 205 Live, the cruiserweight title match. Him and Ali, I think it was. They had a flipping absolute banger one year. And it was a fantastic match. But he's never really elevated since. He got shoved into the, what is it,
Hurt Business.
Hurt Business.
But
I
they
think
look good
that's
then, though.
probably the height of his career so far. I think he's got a lot more to give. But yeah, I think Shelton, he's done what he can do. I don't think he needs a major push now to. Ms. Gargano should be good. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. Fun fact: Charlie Ash follows me on Twitter. Cool. His brother died. Fun fact: the Ash brothers were signed by WWE, but sadly, Charlie Ash's brother passed away before they literally were performing on the main show. So instead of just like, oh, Charlie, you're not going to get your big break, they shoved him with Shelton Benjamin. But yeah, Charlie Ass and his brother were the Ass brothers, I think, of the original Ass boys. But yeah, him and his brother were a tag team first, but sadly his brother had passed away, and that's how he got into the tangle, working with Shelton Benjamin and Kurt Angle and stuff. I think they were in OVW, were they Ass brothers?
No, I don't know.
It's a long time ago, but yeah, I think there was definitely two of them, and one of them, I don't know if it was an accident or something. I don't know what actually happened to the other one, but I do believe his brother had passed away before they got the opportunity. Another fact that Max Caster was one of the ugly Bobby Lashley sisters, was he? That's a fun fact.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Matt Castor was. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's kind of cool. That's a good fun fact actually. Quite like that one. Max
Died
Caster
in
was it?
2000.
Oh whoa, Max Caster was WWE man. It's another one that stole. AEW stole another WWE guy.
Did they actually steal him though?
No, I'm joking. Fuck's sake, man. Days you didn't know. Days you didn't know that.
Dave, you didn't know that.
You mean
I
Dave?
know. I know it says days, but I think you meant Dave. You didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I've got you back, James. I've got you back. Even though you were twat, I've got you back.
Awesome. I came
play.
to play.
I like the Miz.
Dave fucking autocorrect.
The amount of time you say days, it's because you licked Days' asshole. What does it taste like
Because
today, James?
no, fun fact, he said the exact same comment in Days' chat pretty much 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
when he said what Days didn't know about Factiva, and it's like it's just a copy.
Mm-hmm.
I copy and paste. We've caught you out, James Chadwick.
I'm
Copy
not
paste.
Edward.
I'm not Edward.
Nah, you're more Christian than Edward. Christian Chadwick.
Can you just imagine that chat over on Days right now? Edward and Aidan, Aaron, and all the other legend killer all jumping up Days' butthole. In Days, I believe whatever you say, Days.
I believe
And with you, Days, I agree with you, Days. I think you're okay to disagree with Days.
Mm-hmm. In fact, Days
make
likes
you a bad person. You can't agree with him all the time.
Days likes it.
What do you mean? What, when you argue with him?
When you disagree with him.
Yeah, because it's objective or subjective.
And then you got me, who is a fucking badass rebel.
Or is that Irish?
No.
Oh no.
Aidan
doesn't even know.
No,
the country he is born in wasn't even a part of it. Wasn't a part of Europe. He's related to the Queen now. He's next in on the throne.
no, he's
At
related
the
to Princess
Buckingham
Diana.
Palace. No, he is next on the throne at the Buckingham Palace Portaloo. He's next to the throne. That is it next in line. What do I do if I hate making boxing YouTube? If you hate making boxing videos, do you hate making boxing videos? I mean, I don't know why. Moldy says, hi Dave, sorry, I have been off streamed. I'm very sorry, Hope. Oh, is this? Oh, all right. Please forgive me. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Love you, Dave. Oh, that's the sweetest thing anybody's ever said, even though that's Edward talking to Days, but you've changed it to Dave, which I much respect. Oh, I do miss you, Moldy Spoon. So Miz promo as well. So he
Has
gets
everyone
quick.
got the Miz?
Oh, Mrs. Ace, I don't mind Miz. Here comes Gargano. Legend Killers tweets are the worst. They are the most generic tweets I have ever fucking seen. It's the same shit every fucking time. How's your day been? Are you watching Raw? I'm watching Raw. They're
I'm
so
not.
generic.
I'm too busy
Legend Killer's
messaging.
just generic. He could be a computer. Because they're just generic. The same fucking message every fucking time. Every time it's like, oh, fuck's sake. He would fuck him if he could.
I would.
Yeah. Just jump up his ass way too much. I can't do that. I don't. I'm not into that. I don't like it. I wouldn't expect anybody to do that in these chats. Jumping up my ass. I'd tell you to fuck off.
Please, right. Dave doesn't like it, but Nick does. So if anyone wants to tell me how pretty I look today, please do.
Adele says, Dave, do you think that Nikki's joined Damage Control? Yes. She's not. No, I don't think she's a part of Bray. I don't think that at all.
Not now, I don't.
No, I'm totally on the side that Nikki is Damage Control and nothing to do with the Bray storyline. I think Bray's watching Alexa. That's it. I think he's watching her.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think that's where that ends. I don't know who he's going to align with that. You'll find that out as his part of his story starts unraveling. I'm sure there's a female part of that faction. I'm sure of it. Don't know who. There's plenty of NXT UK stars, but are pretty creepy. But could get into that.
Have you
Eliza
noticed
Dawn.
he never talks
There's
in the
the
group chat,
Valkyrie.
but only
There's
tweets
quite
Dave
a few
calling him
names.
best friend and best friend for life. What group chat are you in? Why aren't I in this group chat? Or did you invite me? And I said no.
Oh, I'm not allowed in certain group chats anymore. I got banned. There was a main group chat with C Wrestling and Tazzy and all them lot in, and I got banned from it.
They've got a group chat crossover and we're not invited.
Yeah, I'm not allowed in there. They banned me. Got banned. I said some nasty things. I didn't really. I just stopped watching the videos. I said that I stopped watching them.
Well,
All I said is that I find watching Brave Furry videos all the time were boring.
it does get too much sometimes.
If I don't like something, I stop watching. It's as simple as that. I've stopped watching FIFA YouTubers for the exact same reason. I got bored, got fed up, stopped watching. Got nothing to do with them. I'm not slacking them off. You're not banned from your own group chat. I know I'm not banned from my own group chat. I shouldn't be. I just don't go in it. I'm terrible. I admit it. I am so terrible. I could go in my own group chat anytime I want, and I don't. It's very rare that you find me in my group chat. Dave, but you set that up. It's your group chat. Oh, I'm not even in it.
I don't like doing group chats.
I do. If people are over talk each other, I can't get involved in that. I don't have time. I'm always doing something else. To be honest, I spend more time answering to people's DMs. Irish Rebel DMing me at 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got Connor constantly DMing me. So we're seeing the reveal of Miz and the Dexter Loomis thing. So recorded last week.
Yeah.
So recorded.
They probably didn't know where to take this, so they've done this instead.
It's probably just taking the creepy factor away from Dexter Loomis in a way, which I don't know. I don't know if that works. But it's like Miz has paid Dexter Loomis to make him get a bit of sympathy.
Do you want to pay me and I'll start following you?
What, kidnap me?
I won't
You
kidnap
can
you.
you can kidnap me for free. You don't need to pay.
I'll just follow you about. Just anyone in chat want to pay me to follow
Got Twitter for following.
them. Ah, nice.
Ah, boom, 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 boom.
And Twitch. You can also follow people in there.
Kind of most things now, to be honest. Fun fact: you could follow on Facebook. You didn't
Yeah.
have to actually be a friend. You could follow people, mainly celebrities, but you can follow. So that was good, ish. It was
It
just
wasn't.
video footage of stuff what was said last week. Still think Gargano dressed up as Indy Hartwell was a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. Last week's
Dave,
was a
I'm not
lot better.
watching Raw. I've just been listening to you guys talk about it. You're probably best off just listening to us two talk about it, to be honest, Irish Rebel. You've not missed nothing. You know, biggest takeaway from this show is the
A
symbol
fight on
showing
the
up with
pitch.
Alexa Bliss and Miriam coming back. That is it. That's your take home from this show. Just watch Daze's 2 videos. That's it. That's all you need to do with Raw this week so far. Remember when
Remember?
Kieran was over on Kieran Dyer and Lee Boyer had a fight on the pitch? Yes, that was in the Champions League,
Yeah.
I believe.
No,
Or
I
was
don't think
that
it was
David
for
Batty?
the Champions League.
Oh, that was David Batty in the Champions League, though. And that was Lee Boyer.
Lee Boyer was a fucking beast.
David Batty. Oh, no, Gary Speed and David Batty, I think. I think it was something like that. I don't know. Can't remember. But I remember that fight. Yeah, Lee Boyer got sent off for fighting his own player. It's about to get good. Johnny flipping wrestling is about to wrestle. Yeah, it should get good now. What do people think about Johnny? Because he's kind of used at this moment as the comic relief. Very comic character. I don't mind it, but when are
Villa.
we going to get
It was
serious
Aston
Johnny
Villa.
wrestling? What's that?
It was Aston Villa. I'm watching the game now. For the highlights of the game.
All right, you're watching it.
It's currently 1
The
0. I think
good
they
old
lose 1 0.
days.
Or 3
Oh
0.
God,
2
you're
0.
talking about 80s. You're talking about Vinnie Jones and Gascoigne when you talk about the good old days.
Oh, Johnny Sins. That's a different sort of wrestling.
Johnny freaking Gargano.
I love Johnny wrestling Gargano. I always like Johnny. He's currently channeling Papa Gargano from the way
Yeah,
comedic side.
comedic side.
I can put kilometers on.
They could return back the way because Candice LeRae's on the show. You've got Dexter in the background. You could easily bring up Indy Hartwell. Imagine the way on the main roster. I think that would be cool. I'd be down for that. Still waiting for No Way Jose to get his return.
He's on AEW, isn't he?
No way, Jose. No way, Jose.
I'm sure he's on AEW. Oh, he had a wrestling match on AEW.
I think they had him on Dark or something,
Yeah.
which is not a surprise, really. He's getting stamped on the arm is The Miz. Gargano slapping fans.
Well, actually
Got
slapping him.
on the arms.
Oh,
Yeah, just slapping fans, literally just slapping the dick.
well,
Got to
that's
feel that
assault.
Dexter's got to be in the audience somewhere. I haven't seen Dexter for ages. Barry is too clear. Is too clear now. They need to do something with Barry pretty fast because him having that briefcase is getting a bit stale. They need to start moving him or doing something. If he's going to take a title off of Roman, let's do it. Why are we wasting fucking time? But I'm going to call it. He cashes in at Survivor Series War Games.
No.
I think he does. It's a perfect opportunity. It's a match that nobody's going to resonate for the title because it's not going to be up for grabs.
Is it not up for grabs?
No, it won't be inside War Games. How could it be? How could you defend the title in War Games? You can't.
Well, it's Survivor Series. It's not War Games.
It's War Games.
It's Survivor Series War Games. Doesn't mean that every match has to be War Games.
Yeah, but Bloodline are going to be in a War Games match.
Are there?
Yeah, there's 5 of them.
And
Yeah.
does it mean
It,
that they're going to be?
well, they definitely will because there's no, they've got to be because there are only 5 team on SmackDown.
Well, who else is going to fight them?
We called it Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Butch, Ridge Holland, and you put the New Day with them. Done.
Well, okay, that makes
Because
sense. Can't
Brawling
argue
Brutes are actually baby faces.
that. Okay.
So there you go. You've got your match. And
Can't argue
Raw's
with that.
match is Bianca, Bailey, and all that stuff. It's done.
Are there?
You're not going to do
Are
matches
they going to be though? That's a question, are there? Are there really?
All right, at SmackDown, take away Bloodline. What match? What 5-man match are you having? 5v5 on SmackDown. What 5v5 match are you having?
Right.
Take the
Mace,
Bloodline away.
Mace, and El Diago del Fantasma. There's 3. Mace, Maximum Main Models. There's 5. Shinsuke. Cringe Raw. And
Sounds
2
like
with faces.
sounds shit.
You sound
It
shit.
does sound. It does sound shit. It sounds terrible.
How does it sound terrible? We're all great
Right,
wrestlers.
you've got Mason flipping Mansoor.
Good wrestlers.
They're not.
They are. You're telling
Mace
me,
isn't.
you're telling me Mansoor is not a good wrestler.
No, Mansoor is all right. He's better, but Buddy Mace is still green. He's not had a decent match in him.
That I can probably agree with.
Even Retribution days, he didn't have a decent match in him. Now, if you said Dominic Dijakovic, but he's back in NXT now, then I would have probably gone, oh, okay. I'm not buying into that one. What's the chat think of Nick's fantastic team? I don't think you put them. Maximum male models don't look right in that kind of match environment for me. You won't book them that way. Cringe Row, I don't think you book them that way. And there's only 2 members of Cringe Row. Theory cashes in at Survivor Series? I think so. He's got to cash in at some point. He's not going to cash in at WrestleMania, for fuck's sake. Shortly to God. That would suck. That would just sap that mania to death. And then you've got to look at the number of pay-per-views, what he's got left to do it, is starting to dwindle down. Dave, just saying, mate, how many hours are you ahead of me within the time zone? We're 5 hours ahead, depending on which part of America you're in. Because Eastern, we're 5 hours, I believe. We're 9 hours ahead if you're Pacific. I think that's how it works. Bring back Dio Madden. But that's who Mace is. Well, what other faces do you add to that team? What are you going to boost it up with?
I don't know.
Well, that's lame. Somebody says
Drew, on the show.
Drew, why can I not read that name? Nakamura, Ray, and New Day. They can do Bloodline. I heard that Drew was next in line for to challenge Roman Reigns. I don't know how much that is true, like, but I
Who's even
heard
on the SmackDown roster?
Papa's streaming. Papa Gijon, or whatever his last name is.
Agron.
Yeah, that guy.
How do you know?
Because it just popped up on my phone.
Oh, you logged into Just Real Time.
Well, no, it's on my phone anyway. I subscribe to him.
No, he's a sound guy, Papa.
I don't really pop into his streams because he's a gamer, but I said I give him a sub. I was being nice.
He does Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not into
Yeah.
that. Drew, Viking Raiders, New Day. What do a tag? I can right if we're gonna do a tag team version of it, then fine, do a tag team version. But I think the whole point is that Bloodline. Realistically, they should do OC against Judgment Day in that environment, but they're doing Bailey in that environment. So it doesn't make sense to not have a SmackDown match in a War Games. We've got a Raw one, get a SmackDown one.
Sasha Banks is still a part of the roster.
Oh, she is. She's not left. She's still there. She's got a video package not so long back.
Naomi's not there.
Sasha's
Yes, she is.
still
Sorry,
there.
my bad. I couldn't find her.
You've got Charlotte coming back. I don't think Charlotte joins that match though. Right, I'm gonna have to go to the toilet. It's pooping time. You're on your own, Nick.
There isn't any one you can actually fucking add to the thingy. Jinder Mahal. Maybe. There is no one you can actually like add unless you're Braun Strowman. There's no one really there like that faces wise. I wouldn't have Logan Paul in there. Michael Cole, maybe. Drew, Viking Raiders, and New Day versus Bloodline. Okay. Yeah, makes sense for Roman to do Drew War Games, maybe. So as I was saying earlier, I'm not really enjoying making boxing videos, but I want to keep making them. I want to play video games and football. Do both. Just make a new channel. That's all I do. Want to play games, make it on one. And if you want to do boxing, just do boxing and on all boxing, not just one type. Braun, Drew Braun, and Rey Mysterio faces, yeah. You could have Rey Mysterio in there. You could. Unless it's just like have people from all over. Who knows? Who would you have in your thingy? This run has ruined Rey Mysterio. But Dominic shit was shambles. It was alright. Gargano's making something happen. Well, who would you have in your War Games match? That's the question. Who would you have? Who would you have in the War Games? Who would you have? I think Drew Braun and New Day would be the best team. Maybe. Who versus though?
Lots of people saying.
Who would you have them versus? That's the question.
Drew, Braun, Nakamura, Ray. Bloodline. Yeah, that works. It's awesome. I think you just got to get to like. I think it's definitely Bloodline.
I don't think so.
But you need an
maybe it's
headline act.
Bloodline without Roman.
It's not Bloodline without Roman. He's going to be in that match.
I don't know. I don't think it would be because I'm getting sick of not seeing main.
All right then. Okay. All right. Right. All right. If you do the tag team, if you do your match, that's not main eventing.
No.
So what main event?
The women's.
What is the main event?
The women's.
So why a Bloodline on the title? Why are they on the poster? Why would they be advertised?
Why would they not be on the poster?
Well, if they're not on the show, why would they be on the poster?
Oh, I didn't say they wouldn't. I mean, that's happened with a lot of wrestlers well in the past, if you think about it.
Yeah, I know, but it is full on the Bloodline. It is just the Bloodline. There's no other wrestler on there.
Well, that could mean nothing. Don't believe the posters.
Yeah, but they're selling a pay-per-view. You're selling a pay-per-view for some reason, and it's Bloodline. If they're having separate little matches on the show, it's not the same thing, is it?
Yes. Because
No.
they're technically still on the show.
It's not the main event.
Who said they have to be main event?
Well, why would you have Roman Reigns on the poster if he wasn't there? And surely he's got to be main event because he's the champ.
That with a lot of fucking people.
No, but he's the champ. He's the champ. He's main event.
Change it
no matter whichever way you look at it.
In there. Possibly. I just think it's pointless not having an actual thingy. I'm getting sick of not seeing the belt being defended on every pay-per-view.
It's not going to be defended on every pay-per-view, though, is it? It won't be defended.
No, I'm getting sick of it, though.
Why?
Hogan, Flair, Warrior, Macho Man, Jake the Snake versus The Rock, Bret Hart, Undertaker, Stone Cold, and Cena.
Crown Jewel, but that title was up online, so that's the title defense.
Right, it wasn't on the last one.
Yeah, Crown Jewel, it was. That were up on the line.
It wasn't
Logan
on
Paul could have been the world champion. Could have been the undisputed Universal Champion. It was on the line. Clash of the Castle. Drew McIntyre. The title was on the line then.
Was on the one before that one.
Yeah, but you're saying every pay-per-view that it's not been defended on. There's not many throughout this year that it hasn't been defended on.
If it's getting defended on, right, every 2 pay-per-views, right, then it's been...
I think he's defended it more than what you think he has.
He hasn't.
Of course he has.
Right, I'm going to Google it once I sort my TV out. Just to prove you wrong and me right.
Royal Rumble defended.
Right.
The titles were separated at day one, so he didn't defend there.
Right,
Miz has won. Miz has beat Gargano. Actually, giving Gargano 2 points there because he did do a promo on the way to the ring, but Miz got 4 points for that. Decent match. Miz gets dragged under the ring. Ends up with like a wrench or something, and then hits Gargano with it. That's how he wins. Do a bit of playing there.
Is anyone actually even under there?
No, I don't think there's anybody under there. Because Dexter Lumis has just come from behind him and hit him with a chair. So he wasn't even under the ring. So Miz was playing possum.
Of course, the Miz
Only
did.
will be WWE TV 5 more times this year. The crossover. So an attack by Dexter Lumis on the Miz. So the backstage, we've got Dakota Kai. We've got
I
Nikki.
can't actually find anything about it, you know. It says he's defended it 23 times, but I don't think that's this year.
Royal Rumble defended it against Seth. That's one. WrestleMania defended it. Defended it at WrestleMania. Defended it at SummerSlam.
Right.
So that's 3 pay-per-views.
5, including Clash.
And then you've got Clash of the Castle.
Right, so that's 5.
And then you've got Crown Jewel. Nikki's laughing. So we have got a match, 24/7 title match up next. Dana Brooke versus Nikki Cross. So Nikki's got a point.
Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Clash, Crown Jewel. That's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rumble, Elimination.
He's defended that title in more pay-per-views than what the average. I bet you.
No, because usually it gets defended on every single fucking pay-per-view. A major title gets defended on every single pay-per-view, and that hasn't.
Yeah, but still, your argument, you were saying that he hasn't defended more times, and he has.
No, I didn't. My argument was I'm getting sick of him not defending on every single pay-per-view.
Yeah, but the pay-per-views what you're talking about were earlier on this year. The last 5 is defended.
Right, he defended on the Saudi show. Didn't defend on the one before that. He defended on
the
one before
Chamber,
whatever the one was that one, but he didn't defend on the one before that one. I think
day
it was
when
Clash.
he couldn't. Day when he couldn't.
So Brock defended on every pay-per-view
fun fact,
during
he got
2009 and 2019.
Yeah, but fun fact,
no idea.
he got COVID when day 1 went on, so he couldn't wrestle. He was actually out with COVID, so that didn't happen. I'd understand, but War Games, you don't defend your title. You don't defend your title at War Games.
It's not War Games.
It is Survivor Series War Games.
That's the pay-per-view. It's not War Games. It's Survivor Series. And yes, you do defend on your belt on the Survivor Series.
Fun fact, Nick. Any War Games, right, has 2 War Game matches in NXT, right?
Yes.
Is that correct? How many matches Survivor Series are War Games?
I don't know.
How many matches?
How many matches are on a Survivor Series? About 6.
No. How many are War Games?
How many War Games?
Yes. How many matches? Survivor Series are War Games.
I don't know. This is the first time we've had one.
They've already announced it.
Well, 2.
There's
be a woman's
2.
one and a man's one.
Yes, exactly. Like there has been in NXT. Am I missing the fucking point?
Yes, You are.
No, it's Survivor Series War Games, and they've announced there's 2 War Game matches like there is in NXT.
Right.
So, what do you think's going to happen?
A main title be defended on a pay-per-view show.
Don't have to be defended on a pay-per-view show, those is it?
Why doesn't
Especially
it?
when it's titled War Games.
Well, that's just my opinion. I'm getting sick of them not being defended on every pay-per-view. And to answer your question, Mordy, I don't know if Brock defended every pay-per-view. Why shouldn't he defend it on every pay-per-view? Because nobody defends on every pay-per-view. Well, yeah, they do. There's been lots of wrestlers that defended on every fucking pay-per-view. The main belts, he's got both main belts.
All right, okay,
A
okay.
main belt
All right,
is
okay.
defended on every
All right,
pay-per-view.
right,
Yes or
right,
no?
right. There's a classic example here. Back in the 90s, Hulk Hogan never fucking defended on every fucking pay-per-view in a fucking year.
Well, that's a 90s.
You know the reason why? Because
Why?
there was 92, was the Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter at SummerSlam. That was not for a fucking title. So there's one. Survivor Series. They fucking defend titles back in the 90s on a Survivor Series show because they were fucking 5-on-5, 4-on-4 matches. So there you go. You can't just fucking throw Roman under a fucking bridge or under a fucking bus when they used to do it in the fucking 90s with Hulk Hogan and Ultimate fucking
Well, that's
Warrior.
the fucking 90s, not 2000s.
No. What I'm saying is that
You're
you
up
would have
past.
been completely fed up because there were only fucking 4 pay-per-views back in the fucking 90s, not 100 that there is now.
Right, so here's my
Massive
question, right? If there was
difference.
only 4 pay-per-views, right?
Yes, there
How
were only
many-
4 pay-per-views back in the 90s.
Right? Would they
Royal
defend it
Rumble.
on a Raw?
No, they never defended it on normal shows. They might have done a Saturday night main event once in a blue moon.
I give it 2.0. It is. It's arguing about fucking 4.5 now, James.
I am not bothered about Roman not defending his title. I'm
I
not
am.
bothered. I think seeing somebody defend the title gets too much. Especially when they're going up against the same person every fucking goddamn time, which we got with John Cena. How many fucking matches did he have with Randy fucking Orton?
Too many.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see the same him and Edge. I don't want to see the fucking same fight every 2 minutes because we've got another pay-per-view where we've got to defend the title. If it doesn't make sense, don't fucking do it. That's my opinion. You don't need a title defense. Don't do a title defense. You've got 2 weeks to build up a fucking match for Roman. You've got Logan Paul now. He's fucking out. He's injured. So who would you do in 2 weeks' notice have a match for Roman? A decent feud, not an AEW feud. I know they could throw a match together in 2 weeks and it'd be shite.
In your opinion?
Yeah, because it would be, because there'd be no build to it and there's no reason for them fucking fighting like there is now. I want a fucking match what actually means something. Not thrown together because, it'd be great if Daniel Bryanson would fight, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's a dream match. I've always dreamt of that match. Give me a reason to watch wrestling. Give me a reason to watch a main event. Give me history. Can't throw a main event match, a title defense like that, over 2 weeks. It'll be crap. I won't be invested in it. It'll be just an exhibition match. You know Roman's going to win because it'd have been poorly booked. So in that fashion, I don't want a title defense. Don't need one. Now, if Logan Paul hadn't been injured and he was getting another title shot, makes sense because they've already done build to it. Wouldn't matter if they had 2 more weeks. They could have done a draw scenario in Saudi Arabia, still don't get the title, or had him counted out. Then have that other match. That would have made sense. That would make your title defense more plausible. But it was a one-off, and it was booked as a one-off.
Okay.
I could see that the only way I could see Roman having another title defense this year, if that had been the case. That would have made sense. It's like we've already said, all right, juxtapose. Why ain't Bianca? Why wouldn't she have a title defense at Survivor Series, War Games?
I would prefer her to. And lose.
Ronda's not even having a title defense at War Games. There's no storyline for her and Shayna right now. Who are they fighting at War Games? Ronda wasn't even in Saudi Arabia. So she's SmackDown title champion. When what last time you saw her defend a title? We're all right with her. It's fine. We can. We'll pass her. She'll get a pass.
Who said she's getting a pass?
Nikki is 24/7 champion. But it's a shame I don't count that in the game. So just get 2 points.
Dana need to go careful. The boobs are almost out of that fucking top. Usually she's all right because she wears.
So there you go. We've got confirmation of the War Games match. Women's. Bianca. So no title defense. But I'm fed up of Bianca not having a title defense on a pay-per-view.
But she's actually defended on quite a lot this year.
Got Seth next. I get what you're saying, but Roman has announced at the start of the year that he would not be doing every pay-per-view.
Well, he's got both belts, so that's my problem.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not his fault. He's got both belts.
Oh yeah, no, it's not his fault. I'm not blaming him, but
it's not his fault. Can't go. Oh, Roman. Well, he's stolen all the belts. Oh fucking hell! Kenny Omega had every fucking major championship over on AEW. We're all right with that, Mr. Belt Collector. Oh, I'll even go to Impact to nick their titles. Yeah, we were happy with that storyline, weren't we? Roman will only be on WWE TV 5 more times this year. I think the chat's frozen. I think I read that about 5 minutes ago.
No, he's put it in a few times.
Look, I get your point. I get your point that it should be defended on every show, but there shouldn't be as many shows as there has been. They should go back to 4 a year like they used to back in fucking good old days and fucking have a champion spread out over a year. There's one thing they have done right for me is have a long title reign. I know people are pissed off at Roman. I get it, but I'm not. I'm happy for this. We weren't pissed off at Bruno Sammartino when he had it for fucking 6 years. We weren't pissed off at Hogan when he had it over 2 years. Or how many years he had it. Do you know what I mean? We weren't pissed off at them guys, so why are we pissed off at Roman all of a sudden? Why is the modern wrestling fan like short title reigns? I don't get it. Oh, well, they got to have title off him within 5 minutes.
I think it depends on who's actually carrying the title.
I think Roman's doing a fantastic job. I think the Bloodline's one of the best storylines in wrestling, period, this year. I really do. I'm sorry, AEW's not done anything half as good. MJF storylines are okay. He's got a good promo. People will get hyped at him winning a title, which we all know is going to happen. It's no big surprise. We know it's going to happen sooner rather than later. Which sucks to me, because we all knew Hangman was winning when he won the title. We all knew it. It was no shock. Oh, Hangman's won it. Oh, we know. We knew going in. There's not one person what we're backing against him. We all know that Cody Rhodes is going to take a title when he returns. We all know it. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. Which one he takes is bigger question. AEW out because it's the only real competition they've had for 20 years. They presented themselves as competition. That's why crossover. They made themselves competition. Side swipes on WWE is what made them competition. Cody Rhodes hitting a throne with a sledgehammer at their first pay-per-view said, "Oh look, we're the alternative. We're going to take side swipes at WWE." They made themselves competition. They didn't have to. They could have gone their own route, which they should have done. But they made themselves competition. Who is this mystery opponent? Going back to
Well, Sheldon
Saudi.
Benjamin and Cedric
Well,
Alexander are out the
they're
window.
out. It's got to be Ali. I'd be shocked if it's another surprise. I would be shocked.
Well, who else can it be? That's a question.
People were saying, what were they saying now? It's Nick Aldis. He's been in the news.
What did he actually do?
Nick Aldis?
Yeah.
He was world champion, wasn't he? But he was an executive producer of
Why did he get
NWA.
suspended?
Got suspended, falling out with. He didn't like the storylines what the NWA was currently doing. So William, Nikki's just thrown the title in the bin, or tried to throw it in the bin. She's just walking around with her days. Okay, so the 24/7 championship means fuck all to her. She's just thrown it on the floor. Practically really throw it in the bin, basically. So that title's pretty much dead. Mia Yim's backstage with the Oshi. I have to give her a singles push, though. I don't want her to be always part of a faction. We've done that with her before. Ooh, bit of glitching on the screen. I don't know if we got that in America, but there were a bit of a glitch.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Bit of green came up. Did you get it on the watch TV?
When did it come?
Just as Mia Yim was talking?
Nah.
It might have been just BT then. Seth's back. Ooh. I think it speaks volumes about pay-per-view. I know it's going back to it. If you need a champion to be the headline act. I'm just saying. It speaks a lot about your wrestling company if you need your champion to be the headline act. Because you shouldn't. You should be able to sell the feud as your main storyline. Your storytelling should be the main event, not your title. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins was at LSL. Was that the main event? I believe it was. And that made sense, even though there was no title on the line. It was a genuine, proper feud. Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode. Really?
Is that what it is?
It's interesting. No. There's just question mark. Get a mid card title. Yeah, I would love an IC title for the ladies, to be honest. Get rid of the 24/7 title and put a mid card one out, which Dana Brooke wanted, by the way. Probably why they stripped her of the 24/7 title. Just taking on Seth. Where's Bobby Roode? Wasted talent. I don't know what he's doing now. Dolph Ziggler's the same, but Dolph is doing lots of stand-up comedian stuff. So
Yeah, he's doing other stuff, and
he's off doing other stuff. So
him and
I'm
his
not
brother
surprised
are funny
at
as
him.
fuck, by the way.
What's that?
Him and his brother are funny as fuck.
What you doing now?
making sure I can actually see who's coming up.
All right, you're getting in position.
I need to go for a shit, to be honest. I've been needing to go, and then we started arguing, and I want to go.
Well, we're not arguing, we're debating.
It's debating, isn't it? It's debating.
Yeah, it's not an argument.
Shame it's not the
I,
sort of debate I actually like, masturbating.
well, you can go and do that while you're having a shit. Oh, well, now he's gone. Hello. So we'll see who is Seth's opponent. Imagine if it's Cody. I mean, yeah, that would be amazing. I don't think he's ready to return, though, is he? Be a fucking pop and half if he does. Massive talking point. Robert Roode's back to being glorious gimmick. Nothing pinned Roode, according to Days was saying. See who answers it. My money's on Ali, Mustafa Ali, but could be completely wrong. Thank you, Roland. They're turning him face. Kind of feel like this is like a face turn. Fans are loving him. So we've been privileged to have two promos from Seth tonight. Peck Tears takes for Monster X. All Peck's heel. For Monster heel. Okay. I get you. I get you. Well, would you have Cody go for the US title though? I feel like it's somebody what could come in and beat him though, don't you? The big build, and it's somebody what beats him. I've got a feeling that Seth's going to lose. I've really got that feeling he's going to lose. Ashley or Randy. People are saying Randy. I don't know if Randy's ready. We'll soon know. I hear voices. No, I don't know. Ali's in the back. So there's Ali at the back. He's been attacked though. Somebody's gone to attack him. It's Bobby Lashley. So Ali's been taken out of the running. It's Lashley. It's Bobby. Backstage promo. Not really an interview, but Ali's attacking Bobby. So it's all kicking off backstage. It's been Ali's been dumped over and out of it. Oh, get on with the match already. Just Nick Gaming. Anything announced yet? It's Bobby Lashley, apparently. Looks like it's Bobby and Seth next. OMG, it's a freeway. What, your poop? It's a freeway pooping. What's going off in the bathroom at Nick's? Got a freeway poop. So, Bobby, my poop stinks. You can smell it. In fact, you can see that green mist in your bedroom, Nick. It's wafted in. Curtains are wafted in green mist. Dear. What do people think of this show so far? Charlotte got Lashley. Yeah. Chloe, I mean, Chloe's got Lashley. Yeah, she'll get points. 3 points for a title shot. That's it. 3 points, 5 points if she wins. That's not a proper promo, by the way. That wasn't an interview. He's backstage. Don't know if I should count that because that was you. It should be a backstage interview, not a promo. He certainly wasn't interviewed. I wouldn't give points to Hallie even in that situation. But if he's coming out to accept that challenge, then it's 3 points straight up anyway. So there wouldn't be any points added to it. So do that for pay-per-views. If you've got a title shot, it's just pay-per-view 5 points. You wouldn't get any extras for the match.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Honestly, fuck off. Another break. Yeah, it'll be the last one before it finishes.
How long? Oh, yeah, we've got 15 minutes. So this is our main event. I think they'd get a title change now.
So it's definitely Bobby.
Bobby, apparently. But Dave, I had Brock, and he won. He won. He beat Lashley. Yeah, I know you got points for that deal, but it wasn't a title event, bud. What's the deal on about? You've got points for that. That don't count for today though, because Brock's not there. So you've got points for Brock. You got 5 points. 5 points.
Miz won that last match, didn't he?
When it would have been, what is it, 8 points altogether? I think you got. What's your score going into the main event? What's my score?
6.5.
Yeah, I'm about that. It's not scraping a 7 for me. It'll get a 7.5 if there's a title change. It depends on how good the match is, really.
Yeah, if this match is good, I'll boost it. But at the minute,
yeah. It's all on this match. If it's crap, it'll stay as it is. But 6.5 is roundabout. It's teetering average. It's not a strong show, unfortunately. I can't rate it high. Mia Yim was a nice surprise. I like that.
I'm 6.75.
I liked Mia Yim being back. I like that. There's not really much else to talk about, really.
I mean, Nikki Cross won a title. Fuck it, it's a 10. Nikki Cross won a 24/7 title.
I don't count the 24/7.
He's the rock star.
I don't count that as a title. It's a joke.
I'm hoping she's really good in the ring.
Who's that?
The rock star.
Oh yeah. We'll wait and see. Oh, this finish was terrible. His shoulders were up. They weren't even down.
How have you lost Brock? Brock and Bobby was not a title match, so you've still got Brock.
Yeah.
You haven't lost anyone.
Huh? What's the deal talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What title was on the line at Saudi Arabia? You've lost Brock.
Oh my god, it was a title of the big bastards. The MMA wrestling championship. The Rockstar has been training for at least 2 years, probably longer. So, what are the odds she's good?
I can see what a deal's on about, because Brock won. He's disappeared now. Oh no, I know what he's saying. I lost Brock. So who have I got now? If Chloe has Bobby, no, but she had Bobby before. That's what he's asking. Oh, I get it now. I get what the question is. No, Chloe had Bobby because she had Seth Rollins. She had Seth. He beat Bobby for the US title. So he ended up with Bobby. She ended up with Bobby, sorry, and that's how she ended up fighting you. It's as simple as that. That's why. She never had Brock. You won Brock on the last spin. Nobody had him. So I know what you're saying. I can see a Hurt Business reunion by the end of the night. Yeah. Actually, that's a fair point. Because you've got Shelton Benjamin on the show. you had Cedric Alexander on the show. Interesting. Seth even took his jacket off. He's getting battered.
Wow, is Bobby heel now?
I don't know. Because he was face for a short term. Have they done a bait and switch on this match? Made Seth the face and him the heel? Which is not uncommon. Seth is super over. Interesting. I don't think you get a title change in this, by the way.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Ali, he's coming out. Someone's coming out here.
Yeah, I think he's going to make him. I think this is how they make Seth face.
Yeah.
And Bobby heel
now. Yeah, definitely, innit?
So Bobby's got 3 points because this is a title match. And you get 3 points for titles. You'd get 5 points if it was on a pay-per-view, but you only get 3 points if it's on a normal show. That's with any title defense. So James with Kofi on Friday gets 3 points straight up.
I get 3 points just for turning up.
You just stand there.
I just sit here in my chair playing Football Manager.
And argue with me over stuff that's pointless.
That's the best thing to argue over.
It's good debate. We'll do this tomorrow night when we're talking about tag teams, I'm sure.
We'll
you need to write down your top 5 tag teams, favorite tag teams of all time. I know the Dark Order is going to be probably number 1.
If we're doing all time, I'll actually take it seriously.
It's all time. It's you can have your favorites from now. That's fine because it's all tag teams. But I want your top 5 favorite tag teams of all time. That's what we want. That's the crux of the discussion, to be honest. So referees are out. This is not been a title defense. It's actually been an absolute non-contest.
Beat down.
I'll keep it as a title event. So. Adam Pearce is out. Got all the rest from the back.
He was a great wrestler, you know.
He's the NWA champion.
Wasn't he one of the longest reigning ones?
He held
the title for so long.
He had a good title run. Had a really good title run. It's hard to believe that R-Truth was an ex-NWA champion under the name of Ron the Truth Killings. So this got 10 minutes left to this show. What they're going to do in the 10 minutes? Just have Bobby just beat up the shit out of Seth. Yeah, they've done a bait and switch there. Bobby's now the heel. It looks like they're trying to make Seth the face. Here, Theory's come out.
Is he cashing in?
Is Theory cashing in on Seth? This is good.
Why would he cash
in? This is good. We've gone to another ad break. We're getting a cash in. This makes sense. This is good. I like this. It's any championship at any time.
But why would you want to cash in?
Does it mean the main one? They're not going to go for the main one because they're not going to split them fucking titles up, are they?
True.
They're not doing it. You can tell. They'd have done it all fucking ready if they were splitting them titles up. It sucks because why have 2 belts? They might as well just create their ultimate championship by now and just fucking have done with it. Instead of teasing these 2 belts bollocks. Have one major championship, what can be defended on both Raw and SmackDown. Make your champion exclusive to both shows, you know.
Yeah, I don't
In the
know.
world, all right, I've got if I was wrestling, doing a wrestling promotion, my champion would only wrestle on pay-per-views.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind that. It would stop me
My
complaining.
champion would only wrestle on pay-per-views. The only time you'd see him is in a ring promo or commentary, whatever. But he'd never wrestle on a show. You'd never see him on Raw. You'd never see him on SmackDown. Wrestle, I mean. You'd only get them on a pay-per-view. They should be exclusive. They should be just for pay-per-views. My opinion. Because you say you want a title defense every pay-per-view.
Yeah,
If you're getting that, if you're seeing the same wrestler in every show wrestle as well, you're going to get fed up.
yeah,
You're going to
I
get fed up
agree.
with that person. Bret Hart used to wrestle, defend every 2 minutes, and it did get a bit boring because it was like, really, why are you having a title defense against Skinner for? You don't need to put your title up against Skinner. You're going to beat him easy. Do you know what I mean? Or one half of the Quebecers. It was some matches back in the day were just pointless because the opposition never had the opportunity, was never winning. So I don't know.
I
This
agree
is
with that.
interesting. It's interesting that Fairy's coming out. Does he just tease? Do we just get a tease? I might up this to a 7 if he does cash in. It's got good to a 7.5. I'm not giving it that.
It'll go
Got-
to a fucking 69 out of 10 if he cashes in. For it to
I'll
be a
put it. I'll
420,
go. I'll go to 7. I'll go to 7 if he cashes in and wins. If he don't, then it's just a tease. Then I'm out. If it stays at 6.5. Simple as. But somebody else got Theory in the predictions game in the fantasy league, so they will lose him to Seth if he does take the pin. But it's not technically a match. I'll give the 10 points for the championship, but nothing else. Because it's technically not a match if he cashes in. He's cashing in.
is he cashing in?
Cashing in. He's give the briefcase. Do we count it as a match? Question for the chat. Well, should I count it as a title shot?
The cashing makes it a 2.5. The mid card belts can wrestle on Raw and SmackDown, yeah. Main belts on pay per
He
views.
didn't get the pinfall. You're not going to just get it just like that, mate. You've got to work at it. Finishing move.
Did he's cashed in?
He has cashed in. He has cashed it.
Fucking hell.
He's not pinning him though. They're gonna. They've got to give title to him. I'm surely to God.
I mean, they've got to. Now he's cashed in.
Well, not really. Or Seth countered it. He's going to put him in a pedigree. Nice counter to that. Austin Theory's pedigree. 1, 2, kick out. He keeps kicking out. Imagine if he still fails. You know what? I'm going to actually give this as a Theory point as well. Theory's
We've
earning.
got 5 minutes.
Got 3 points as well. I'm giving it as a title shot. Theory, who's got Theory, has just banked some major points tonight. That changes everything in the fantasy wrestling league. Could make Connor sweat. They were going, do I get points for Alexa being in a match? Got bitching in my DMs earlier on. I want points.
I'm ninth. I'm happy with ninth. This is calling this dumb and stupid. Why is it dumb and stupid? I'm like on the borderline.
Calling it dumb and stupid. Because he's going for the mid-card title. Is that why he's calling it dumb and stupid?
I'm not best pleased with it, but
I never thought that Theory should be champion anyway. I wasn't down for that. I don't think anybody was down for that. I never really felt. I thought he could have gone for the NXT title. Bobby's intervened, pulled out the referee, so he's stopping Theory. It has just got stupid. Bobby's actually cut open though.
oh my god, he bleeds more than Moxley again.
Oh god, my TV's a proper flipping been a twat, man. All of them have flipping saying that they're going to switch off. TV said it, and then TiVo was saying it. It's like, no, stay on. So that it now. The briefcase is gone.
Yeah.
So it's a failed attempt. Yeah, I had one of them in ages. So Bobby is just. I don't know. I don't think I'm down with this now. I was down with the cash in. I'm not down on this. This seems a bit.
Well, I didn't ring for Bobby, so it wasn't
I'm staying at a
an
6.5.
official match, but Theory and Seth was an official match.
Bell didn't ring for the Bobby. So it wasn't an official match. Right, so should I take the point? Well, I'm taking the points off of Chloe then. That's what you're saying. If that's not an official match, then Bobby does not get points for a match. Gets nothing for the show. He was getting 3 points. It's not anymore. But not an official match. I have to play fair. Rick Hunter, hello.
Hello, Rick.
Come on, Seth. Yeah, if that's not an official match, then I can't give points. I can't do it. Got to play fair. So yeah, I stripped Bobby of the 3 points that he got for a title shot because he didn't have a title shot. I've given the points to Theory. All right, but if Bell didn't ring, then I can't give her points. I mean, I play fair. I do play fair. It's going to get counted out, is Theory. Now he's got back into the ring. But he's going to get curb stomped for his trouble. Seth is going to beat him anyway. 1, 2, 3. Seth retains. Cash in denied. That's at the end of the cash in. Seth still wins. So yeah, it is a bit dumb.
Yeah, it was a bit dumb.
It's a bit dumb. It stays at a 6.5 for me. I can't give it a 7. I thought that was very, very messy. I would have liked it if Theory had got the belt. I don't. Well, it's a dumb way of losing a championship opportunity, in my honest opinion. Yes, he's no longer got the briefcase, which is good. I hope they don't do a flipping bait and switch and give him it back for some stupid reason, like they did the Miz and all that crap. I hope they don't go down that lines. I think that is all made to get Seth over as a face.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were doing. That's what I got out of that. Bobby the heel, Seth the face. Interesting. Moldy says that ending was stupid. It were a mess. Overbooked. It's overbooked again. Pay-per-view were overbooked ending. That had an overbooked ending. Yeah. I'm not giving it extra points. It stays at a 6.5 for me.
6.5.
Yeah, stays. I can't give points for a failed cashing. I've gone from a 6.75 to a 6.5 ending. Made no sense whatsoever. Cool, James. I appreciate that. I couldn't give anything for that ending. It's
5 for Moldy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't want to score it that low. I think the Mia Yim keeps it above 5. I liked that. crossover boxing 6.5. Yeah, there's not much. Yeah, it felt a bit flat that show, if I'm being honest. Yes, we know that we've got our first War Games match happening. Suppose that's good, but then there's not really much else happened.
And you think I'm not fake with scores? No, you can over-exaggerate them sometimes. Fair with scores.
It's nice to see, James. It's nice to see, dude.
You're only doing it because Dave told you off.
No, I know why James is positive. I get that. I do respect it. There's a lot of people that are out there that are complete negative arseholes like me. I can be so negative. I know I can. But how I always see things is that if I give everything a 9 now, when the really truly mega show comes, I've got to give it a 10. I've kind of putting myself in that category of over. I'd rather give it proper scores and then go, right, now that was a banger show. I can give it an 8, I can give it a 9. And it makes more sense to me doing it that way.
See,
Than going,
American
no, it's a
Crossover
9
was
all,
saying
all
that
the way through.
9 for AEW and Impact. Yeah, just because it's them shows, in it. Not because of the marks that we are. We're the marks. We're the marks.
Well, we know that James doesn't go below 7 with Impact. We know that. It's not a surprise. James giving Impact a 6. Oh my God. The world would freeze over. The hell would freeze over. The dead would return from the graves. Dave, doing a watch along. Yes, I am. It Wednesday. City Chelsea Wednesday night, and Man United Aston Villa on Thursday night, including the Carabao Cup draw, of course. Yeah, there's no games in the Carabao Cup live tomorrow for some strange reason. I don't know why, but there's none. There's none televised.
I agree. It's not televised.
Impact had a bad show. I would, but they don't. In your eyes, they don't, James Chadwick. In your eyes, somebody like me watching would be going, no, it's a 6. Oh, I think all them with Wrestle House, they didn't resonate with me. I thought they sucked. I never got the Wrestle House thing, what they did. Especially when they teleported into the fucking ring at the end. No. Keep buying into that at all. I did see that episode and I just thought, what the fuck? I know this changed since then, but anyway, we're not talking about Impact. We're talking about WWE.
And how bad that show was. Well, it was a pretty bad show. And that's just not me saying it.
I think everybody's going to be the same. Honestly, anybody and I'm going to be critical of people. Anybody giving that a fucking 8 are fucking stupid.
Should we see what the scores are in Daisy's chat?
If Days want to score that above 6, no chance on earth. No chance on earth he scored that above 6. He'll probably go at a 6 or 6.25 or something like that. He won't be far off of our scores, if I'm being honest. It's that the first division match. Watford Reading. I can't do any tomorrow. We've got this podcast. I won't be able to do any football tomorrow. Absolute busy day. There will be a video, I think, at 5 if I get up in time to make
There's
it.
someone in there that said it went from like a 7 and an 8 and 8 to a 6. Someone put 5 out of 10. That's realistic. Like fucking that sort of show was a 7 or an 8. Fuck off.
From what he was saying, hated it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he gives it a 6. I think he's around about the 5.5 something or 6. going to say he hated the ending, didn't he? I think it resonates with everybody. I mean, it's not even. I'm not siding just with Days because he said it. Siding with it because that's what we saw. The ending was terrible. I don't know why they cashed in. I don't see the point of a failed cash in. I really don't, especially for a mid title. Now, if he'd have done that for the main title, then yeah, fine. He should be champion anyway, so I could have lived with that. But for a mid title, what? A title that he's already held? No, I don't know. I think that was just used to get Seth over as a face, to be honest. That's where I am. That's what that was used for. They booked Fury to look like an idiot. Golden ticket to take the title from Roman after the match, but he cashed it in the US title. Yeah, but Days is a gumpy shit lately, and people score it the same as like him every time. I don't. I just have my genuine opinion. If I think it's better than his, then I think it's better. I do look at his scores and think, did I score it fairly enough? I try and gauge it with him sometimes, but it's only as a gauge. I still stick with whatever I give it. Sonny Wolf's in the chat. Whoop whoop.
The beautiful Sonny. Hi, Sonny. You look cute pie. I'll put you in a pie later.
Hey, Sonny, you're a part of Nick's War Games team.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready. You're going up against Anna Dawes, me and my team. What's the age?
Yeah, I picked you on my team. Oh my goodness.
Can imagine Sonny in a cage match. It'd be funny. Oh, you know what? You know the best way of getting Sonny to pop a rage? Tell her that Timmy's is shut forever.
Exactly.
That'd be pure rage.
I shall do people say.
Dave's team will win because I'm in it. Of course. I've gone for William.
No. Yeah,
William and James. My my bodyguards. Just send them to win and I'll just creep at the back and do an RKO or on somebody and win.
An RKO on someone will win.
Yeah. I'll be sneaky guy what hides under the ring and then pops out at end and then just gets the pinfall.
No one picked Irish Rebel. Nobody shuts down Matt Timmy. See, there you go. You've already got Sonny riled up. She's ready.
She's raging. Like a raging bull. What Timmy's this shit? It's like Rihanna. Just wind her up and say, oh, Spurs are a shit. What? Nobody shut down my Timmy's. I think we need to shut down the stream now. I'm tired.
Okay, we can shut down this stream. Should we just pop over to Paparagon?
You can.
I'll send people over there.
Yeah, drop it in the chat. Do a raid.
None of you will win. I beat you. No one picked you, Sam. No one picked you.
Oh, I should have picked Sam.
If you like Pokemons, go over to my dude, Paparagon.
Like Pokemons. Go over to my channel. If you like Pokemons, go over to my channel. We'll poke some mums.
I honestly thought today was Sunday. I slept at 3 a.m. and woke up at 3. Thought it was a.m. and got confused entirely.
Oh dear.
Sounds like a wonderful day. Your shit, James. No one cares about your opinions of this channel no more.
Poking your mum's not shit. I enjoy poking your mum, James.
Good old Karen. See, I'll give her a reason. I'll give her a reason to complain. She can see my manager.
Oh dear.
Nicole, because I'll be popping over there.
Seth has to be a huge face now. Yeah, that's what they've done it for. I believe that they've just done a bait and switch. The term Bobby Eel made She loves it too.
She does.
She does.
Pokemans, yeah, Pokemans.
Pokemon. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That's the game I play. I play Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Pokemon. Right, we'll actually shut down this stream.
Right, guys. See you all later. Bye. See you
Goodbye,
tomorrow for NXT.
guys.
I'm doing NXT tomorrow by myself.
Yeah,
See you
Dave.
there.
The week
Bye.
after, Dave will be wearing a dress.
I'm not. We drew.
How did we drew?
Yeah, I worked it all out. We've got 5 points each, so there's no dress wearing. We need to come up with a better solution for the predictions game.
That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks.
That's 2 times that we've drawn.
Nick,
Yeah,
come
we
on.
drew.
We all know you.
No dress.
You only
No
want
dress.
poke Sonny. I want to do more than poke Sonny. I want to take her to Timmy's and everything.
You want to take her in Timmy's?
I'll take her in Timmy's in the toilets if she lets me, of course.
You've got to woo her.
You've got to
Buy her plenty of
with
Timmy's.
Timmy's, yeah.
Lifetime membership at Timmy's. I think that'll
Yes.
do it.
Oh, 100%.
Lifetime membership to any Timmy she wants. I think that is the way to Sunny Wolf's heart.
First romantic dates in Timmy's.
Timmy's by candlelight. Oh.
Oh.
Got to buy her roses and chocolates. Have Barry White in the background. Just Barry White, just stood
Barry
there.
White.
He's not singing. It's just Barry White in the background, just stood there. He's not even singing.
Right, bedtime. Yeah. I'm giving Sonny all my plans away, yeah. Right. See you later,
Right,
guys.
we're going.